This is madness. This is a sickness. This is. This is what this is. That's what Eric Ten Hag fans are. They're vaccinated with the wrong vaccine. And now the neurons in the brain are fried.
Yo, what's going on, my people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back. We are back with the Mandem talk. We're here Thursday, normally a Wednesday, but we had to watch that Europa League shite, mate. You know them ones there, man. We're even in Europa League. Ten Hag still not win. You know what I'm saying? There's one win in European competitions under Ten Hag. We're going to break it down, man. Ten Hag, the problem. We got Ollie coming out saying that he wants to come back and, you know what I mean? If the job's available, I'll take it. It's all mad in the dunya right now, man. But big up to Rival Tiz for sponsoring the show. So big up to the Rival Tiz as well. You get me? And yeah, man, Tyrone, man, how you feeling, man? You know the one's there. Marcel is missing, man. He's let you down, man. So I don't know where he is.
It's been like that the last few weeks, though, innit? I've just basically be flying on my own. So you know what I'm saying? I'm used to it, man.
Yeah.
So big up them, man, though. Hope they're blessed. But yeah, man, Ten Hag's not blessed. Well, I got phones pinging off everywhere. So I'm saying they're watching a Mandem talk right now. They're tuned in.
And they're watching it, yeah. They got the Mandem.
Yeah. One phone there. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, I'm blessed, man. Big up Rants. Obviously, yourself, Musa, Rhino, every single time. We're going to talk about it. Hopefully, this week's a bit more of a football talking show because last week you know what I'm saying?
This definitely will be football.
Head was gone. So, yeah, man, I'm not happy with the result. I'm not happy with the result at all. The only good side is that it's Friday tomorrow. Other than that, the weather's crap. United are crap. Everything's crap.
Yeah, man. Big up Rants as well in the building. What are you saying, bro?
I'm calm. I'm calm. Big up everyone inside, bro. It's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see. Yo, Ty, listen. You know what it is for me now? I'm just in a state now where, you know how a farmer feels, yeah? When you plant all the seeds, do you know what I mean? All the crops are harvesting. You know them ones there, they're harvesting, fam. I'm just going outside to collect my winnings, bro. This is what it feels. This is what it feels like, you know. I swear down, it just feels like
man said he's coming like Fecky now, growing a farm and that.
That's it. I put in all the groundwork. All of these crows and these vultures were trying to ruin everything that man was planting. I'm telling you, try and mash up the seeds and that. The man, bro, this is what it was. Man's out here fighting the vultures and the creatures, trying to ruin everything that I've. And now it's all coming. I'm harvesting all my crops. You know, like that. This is what it is,
conquer season.
Man's out there with the wheelbarrow, blood. You get me? I got my headphones on. Man's just like, yeah. That's what it is, bro. I'm seeing the meltdowns on Twitter, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's
meltdowns.
All my crops are coming to harvest. You know, like that. It's that time of year now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's not a man call that Christmas who celebrate that. Do you know what I mean? So my boy, this is what it is. Bro. This is what it is, isn't it? So big up all of you, man. There, I'm willing to share it out. Do you know what I mean? I'm on everyone. I want to keep it all to myself. It's fine.
Come on. Now we're going to talk, man. We're going to talk, man. You get me? Rhino to the building as well. Rhino, what are you saying?
Like I said yesterday, Saeed, and it's going off what Rant said. It's the hope that kills you. Yeah? It's the hope that kills you. Everyone that had the hope, that's where the anger comes from, because you felt like something was going to be different and it's not. So we're going to talk about it, man. But big up the chat. Big up the man numbers always. Listen, guys, Marcel, Nay G, where you at? Where you at, dogs? I'm starting to get a bit worried about you, man. Still, I might have to send out the search party. You know, I don't like it when I don't hear from the Mandem for a while. You know, I get a bit worried. You feel me? So, yeah, man.
Because Marcel keeps blaming it on the players. He keeps saying that it's not the Mandem's fault. You know what I mean? And he keeps saying that, yo, we're gonna judge after 10 games. I think this is how many games we playing now? 6? Is it 5 in the Premier League? Is it?
So 5 in the Premier League. But Eriksen's legs are finished.
Musa, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying, Musa?
Brother, man, I told the man, all roads lead to the dugout. Here we are, couple games in. Everyone's eyes are glued to the dugout. The manager don't know what go on. Flipping, Ruud van Nistelrooy is in a trackie like, listen, allow me. I'm not involved. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, isn't it? I'm not surprised. It's just a sad state of affairs. I'm just happy there's an international break after the next 3 games. And yeah, that I reckon after these next 3 games, this guy could be gone. We could be looking at a new manager after the next international break, as far as I'm concerned.
You know what's mad, yeah? It's like Noradin's an echo, I think. Noradin.
Yeah.
I think there's an echo.
Yeah.
But I think for me, you know what it is, yeah? It's like where people been, man? Because like I think we've been seeing this though. And even Tyrone will admit, like, the football has not been great. It's not really been what you'd hope for from a Ten Hag team. We've won the FA Cup and won the Carabao Cup, yeah. But like big teams would have said, you know what? Nah, man, be accepting that. So why should me as a United fan, yeah, be accepting that just because what? We won the FA Cup. Cool. You won the FA Cup. You enjoy that in isolation. Cool. But the rest of it has been utterly garbage. We don't score goals. We can't defend. Midfield has been the biggest problem for Ten Hag's tenure. Still not rectified. Certain men still be given privileges. Like, it's the continuation of so many problems under this manager. And it's like, you could say, you know what, other managers, they were successful in this. They were known for this. You know, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer known for transition. You know, they would score goals, but after that, you kind of like not really doing nothing. What's this manager known for? I want to know, like, has he left them? When he leaves now, yeah, he can say, cool, I won my trophies, and Mourinho did that, innit? But a lot of people don't rate Mourinho.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's one of them ones you in 7-8 years, you'll forget that he was the manager.
You forget this manager. Why are we now, all of a sudden, as a fan base, yeah, so hesitant to call this manager out and say, you know what?
Now, do you know?
It's okay. It's not.
He's not better. He's not
I'll
Brendan
start,
Rodgers,
like,
innit? Ain't no one remembering this guy, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, I hear that. I hear that. Like,
the Scousers
yeah,
ain't talking about Brendan, fam. You know
It's
them.
mad.
Nah, I hear it. Like, people won't be if he left today, people won't be remembering it in years to come. I think what it is, Saeed, to answer the last bit of your question, right? Because everyone knows I back the manager a bit more, so obviously I'll go with my side, and everyone can come to me after. But like with the manager, I feel like people, including myself and others, that are still not saying yet, like, okay, fully sack him, have probably gone with the hindsight of, okay, like I said to you already, and let me land on this. It's obviously the first season, I did believe myself that he overachieved in getting top 4 and getting a trophy, because I expected that in my second season. So that's my first point. Obviously, it happened the wrong way around, innit? Because he done that in his first season. Naturally, as a football fan, I get it. You're going to want us to kick on. You're going to want us to potentially come third, then maybe challenge in your first season. And I understand that. You want an upward trajectory, but for me, I was already worried going into the second season, thinking I don't even know if we're going to get top 4. So people are going to be on Ten Hag's back. So I was kind of like, okay, the football wasn't good in the second season, but I'm happy to understand myself that I came into that season not thinking we were going to be amazing. However, this year it's like, right, you've been backed in the window fully. You've basically got all your players now. You've got a number 6, whether it's my profile or not. You've got a number 6, so you've got your team. This is the year I was really going to judge Ten Hag and say, like, he's going to either fight or flight, and he's either going to sink or swim. And it's simple as that. And I've come in here and said it. Now, I think where it's gone into this season is that obviously fans, and this is all of us here, when he was appointed, I would probably say for people even watching as well, is that when he was appointed under since Ferguson, he was probably the manager everyone was like, do you know what, we're most in sync with. Even when we got Mourinho, I was a bit like, oh, even though he wins things, because I just don't like Mourinho. Van Gaal, people could say he's experienced. David Moyes, no one wanted. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a sentiment thing that maybe people living in Manchester wanted, but Usman probably didn't as much. So anyway, we got the vibes of Ole, then it killed. Ten Hag, we were both and all looking at it like, this is the proper coach. This is who Man United wanted. We all saw what he done at Ajax in the Champions League at times and also in the Eredivisie. But it was always the unknown. This is the Prem. It's different. You're not playing SC20, who we thought we'd beat last night, or you're not playing SC Zol and all them teams there. You're not going to win 3-0 every week. But it's not worked for Ten Hag so far. The football has not been great. His managerial changes which I'm going to get to in a moment, haven't been great so far this season. I think the biggest thing, obviously, is the way he handled maybe the Maguire, the Ronaldo situations. But look, they're off the pitch. They're not really on the pitch. We want to see results on the pitch. So
how did he handle the Maguire situation? What was the Maguire situation you're referring to?
When it with the case thing or whatever, and he dropped him and then didn't play him and that.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of like on the pitch, I've backed this manager. I want to see results this season because I think it's 1-1 in seasons. Whether people agree, like the video anyway, that's that. This year, we've had a few games. We beat Fulham. I think in the first 20 minutes, they were better. Could have been 1-up. We got away with that 1-0 first game of the season. Cool. Brighton, people say we got dominated. I didn't think we get dominated. I think, swings and roundabouts, small margins. We could have won that game. We didn't. We have to get on with it. Liverpool, we got smashed up. Simple as that. Then we have the Crystal Palace game. Now that infuriated.
Don't forget the Southampton one where we got smashed before and they missed the penalty.
First 30 minutes, bro. First 30 minutes against Southampton, they should have been 1-up. I'm gonna be real. We couldn't get our box. So first
that changed the game. That changed the game for me.
Yeah, penalty changed the game. And then last 60 minutes, I'll say we were better than them. We weren't amazing, but we got the job done. Right. So Palace, I actually think out of all the games this season, the Palace game, which we drew, the first 65, 70 minutes was a domination job from us. But we could not put the ball in the back of the net. I thought Xerxes was looking all right. Bruno had a couple moments where he should have scored. And I thought footballing-wise, we controlled the game. And I'm not saying it was amazing, right? It's not Man City. But from the whole season, that was our best 65 minutes of the season so far. What happens? Ten Hag takes off Xerxes, we lose all control in the game. Our Martial sort of profile, when we're away from home, brings other players into play. Didn't work with Rashford in the 9. So we draw that game. You then go to last night. Managerial changes again. 1-0 up at half-time. Not playing amazing. Let's be real. Clear-cut chances. Hardly any more than 2 or 3. Simple as that, right? If that. Takes off Rashford, who was having one of his better games, makes changes, even though it was the last 15, 20 minutes. The impetus goes, Man United don't look like they're scoring. So even though Man United have played well in the Palace game, the sub did not work in the second half, which I feel like killed the momentum when we could have won that. Yesterday, made changes, but also not even that. Man United didn't create enough clear-cut chances. We're playing SC20 at home. I expect to beat them. Look, as much as I want Ten Hag to succeed, yesterday I was really disappointed seeing a 1-1 draw. Like, it's 20 at home. It's our first Europa League game. You've got a fully fit squad bar Luke Shaw, Lenny Yoro, but you know what I mean? He probably wouldn't have played in that game anyway. We've got to be winning. We have got to be winning these games. It's one win in 9 European games. And I think the only game we've won at home is Copenhagen, I think.
BCB.
What about your managers' subs making the team worse, Ty?
But that's what I'm saying. This is why I have to question Ten Hag on this last 2 games. The subs for me, I've been disappointed in, and that's why I'm really going to critique him, because I think yesterday we could have won, even to the 90th minute, won that game. And against Palace, their game was there to be won. I was happy with the football. 65 minutes. I was with Roms, because Roms came down to watch the box, and I said, Roms, watch when Xerxes goes off. We're going to lose it, because I don't know if it's like, in terms of Ten Hag, is he? I don't want to say favourites, but like, I don't know what he's seeing in terms of why he took off Xerxes, for example.
No, Højlund's his guy. That's why we know this.
But I'm trying to think, like, what's Ten Hag seeing in taking Rashford off, who was one of our better players yesterday, and then taking Xerxes off on Saturday? Like, what are you seeing that I'm not? Because they were one of the most effective players. So his in-game management, I'm now worried about. Look, it's simple as this, right? I want this manager to succeed. We've not started the season well. We have got Spurs at home. We've got Porto away and Villa away. And then it's the international break.
He's off. I told you, man.
I can't come in here and even tell you, man, that we're winning one of them.
He's gone. Shit. That's why I told you he's gone.
Shit. I'm feeling shit now. I'm at that point, right? This is how pissed off I am now, yeah? And this is the thing, like, I'm slowly getting vexed. And when I get vexed, I'm getting vexed.
The grave has been dug.
At the end of the day, right?
The grave has been dug.
He's still on the fence, man.
The grave has been dug.
And I want this manager to succeed. But the bottom line is that last night, I even said to you, man, I didn't fully even watch the whole game. I do not want to feel like that when I'm a Man United fan. If I'm a Man United fan and I'm having Liverpool versus West Ham on my TV.
Yeah, listen, but this is what I'm trying to say. We're Ten Hag out and we're watching, and you're Ten Hag in and you can't watch. Do you know why this is? Because right now I feel sorry for Ten Hag, because
don't feel sorry
let me tell you what I'm saying. No, why I feel sorry for him.
I actually agree.
Because he can't climb the mountain, and he can't. And he showed us in his last 2 seasons, you need to pull him out. The brother, this is like a heavyweight boxing, and he got concussed, and you need to throw the towel in.
But Musa, if the Palace game, for example, and then obviously I'll let you land. I was going to ask this. So the Palace game, for example, now not here we go. Go.
Nah, because I know what you're going to say.
The first 65 minutes, I'm sorry, Musa. Yeah. We dominated them. Is it like in my head? I'm like, that's is it Ten Hag's fault? We didn't put the ball in the back of the net?
You know why we didn't dominate them? Because we saw a Palace team that hasn't won in how many games? Yeah, that isn't in the best form in terms of what they can deliver. Then we went to an FC20 team that was coming to their high line, that were pressing, that were on job, that were playing how Palace kind of played last year, and we saw what we were about. We fumbled it. If Palace was in our face and we're playing the way Palace played last year, we wouldn't have got into the rhythm.
But that's hypothetical.
The
players didn't put the ball in the back of the net.
No. I'm just showing you. But what I'm trying to say to you is that every week Man United come up against a team that's not at it, that's not at the races. There's going to be opportunities for us to look the part. Yes, there's going to be, but anytime we come across a team, a mid-table team at that can play a level of football that we saw with FC20 yesterday, we're going to struggle for ideas. Why I say that our manager's been concussed, where the ringman in the corner, where the coach in the corner refusing to throw in the towel. The brother's gone. Throw the towel in. This is why at this point, as a boxer, I'm feeling sorry for him, because the people that Eric Ten Hag in, they're not even feeling sorry for their man. Yeah, because Eric's coming out and having a couple, good headshots and like you thinking he's back in the fight. But it only takes one left, like one jab or one right hand, and it's all back to square one.
Round 5.
No, but it's fair
to come in there, Musa, man. Let me just come in there quickly, right? I'm not echoing, I hope. I have to say this. Listen, all I'm saying to you, reporting from Old Trafford last night, the punters are not happy. They're not happy, but I disagree with you guys.
The next game, Nuruddin, man. I don't really agree.
Listen, I don't agree with you guys. You know why I don't agree? I don't think he's getting sacked anytime soon. I'm not saying I just got that. You can call me deluded, crazy, whatever you want. But I'm telling you, I don't think my guy's getting sacked anytime
What if
soon.
we lose the next 3, which is possible? Nah, Nuruddin, that's for you. Nuruddin, that's for you.
That's Nuruddin for you. That he's asking you, Nuruddin. I think
He's on mute.
I think Ten Hag man might be rushing him. He's trying to run. He's trying to get out.
Ten Hag's found him. You get me? It's crazy.
The reason why he's not getting sacked. Why is he not getting sacked? Because
I said, if he loses the next 3, you said he won't.
Listen to me. Listen, let me say to you, right? Ineos and this new structure would rather have you believe that they gave the job to a man, right? That they gave the job to a man that they're not going against their decision. They're going to give him the season or at least till Christmas. Unless things get absolutely terrible.
I don't think
3
so.
games. If we're losing your next 3 games,
give him the season, they wouldn't.
I back this manager, but I can't see it.
Losing your next 3 games is absolutely terrible. Look how many games have we won?
I'm done.
Yeah, if we lose the next 3 games, forget that. Even if he has 2 draws and a loss, or like
brother, if he don't get at least 2 wins,
he's
done. I'm telling you, I could easily see us getting 3 draws, or do you know what I mean? A draw and a loss, or a draw and 2 losses, or something. I can't see us winning more than one of those games. And even that one game, Porto away, is the one that most kind of looks like a win, and I can't see us winning that.
Because Spurs are fighting for Spurs, and just fighting for his life out there. Them man, they're fighting for their lives. So you know what it is? And just football's scatty until it comes against Ten Hag's football. Then it looks Rolls Royce.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, he beat Højbjerg and Skip, bro. They outplayed us last season.
Bro, I'll be real.
United Spurs are weird though. Like, we could beat Spurs and they could beat us. It's one of them games. It could go. It could be 3-2.
But United are so bad that teams come up against us and they play so meaty, and we're so bad that they come into the second half and the game's not over. Like the Crystal Palace game was one of those games where they were so bad in the first half, and because we didn't dead them off, them man still had something to play for in the second half. They shouldn't have had anything to play for in the second half. We should have done the game. Do you know what I mean? But we don't impose ourselves on anyone because we don't have an imposing style. Our style is still better suited to playing on the back foot, because when you look at our players in attack, like the Rashfords, the Garnachos, they play better when they got space in behind to run into. And if you're playing on the front foot, you don't have space in behind. It's the opposite.
Yeah, you have to have front foot more.
You need to be able to create, and you're more coming up against teams that sit back. So when you want to have an imposing style, you need to be biased towards technical, better players, bro. And this is why most of City's players are technical players, and then you can have your one Doku, but they don't have 8 Dokus.
They don't have 8 Dokus, exactly.
They don't, and that's what you've seen with Chelsea, because you saw Chelsea last season. When you look at it as a one-off season, Pochettino didn't do that bad. That's why he was like final in the Carabao Cup.
He finished the season strong, Musa.
Yeah. But they didn't accept it though. They didn't accept it
because the players all said we're not suited for his style of football.
No,
we're used to playing like.
I respect that.
Yeah, we're used to playing a different type. So they went and got the manager that fitted the profile of the players that they've got. And here we are. This is what they're doing now. And this is what I said as well. Yeah, they're balling. And it's not a Dutch manager team, because people think it's all about the Dutch managers. But we're seeing in my man Slop in Liverpool. And even the game that we played yesterday with a meaty
even FC20
team,
manager.
This is what I'm saying. FC20 with a meaty team, that these managers do know how to ball. This is why I'm not worried about Ruud van Nistelrooy. I'm not worried about Erik Ten Hag and that being no. I'm not worried. I just know that my man is under pressure. I see the game yesterday. I watched Casemiro and Ruud van Nistelrooy chopping it up.
Seen that picture, innit?
Yeah, they were talking together during the game, like in terms of what's going on the pitch. And obviously, because Cass knows what he can do and how he can deliver, and he's seeing the gaps on the pitch and whatever. Yeah, and he can talk to Ruud about this. Can't talk to Eric about this, man.
No, you can't. Eric's not approachable, bro. The guy is literally not approachable. And people could go show me little gimmicks of him smiling in training. That smiling is, you know, when you're smiling, you're like, but you're smiling just out of embarrassment and nerves. That's how people smile with this guy, bro.
He's
so awkward,
bro. He is awkward.
He's an awkward guy, and that's why for me, them man are not even having impact. Like Tyrone, look at the impact this season. None of the guys on the bench are having an impact on the game. You tell me where we've, apart from Joshua Zirkzee at the start of the season, where players have come off the bench and have had a direct impact on the game, and we're like, cool.
We're on it. We haven't. I feel like it's just. I feel like it's when we make the subs, we get worse. It's actually
but you know why? You know why? Because this is the first time that he's actually playing most of his best players from the start. This is
I know.
So when he goes to the bench, there's nothing there.
Yeah,
like
it's mad.
This is just what it is. Like, because Xerxes already on, Ericsson's already on, Ahmad's already on. Most of the time, Kobe's already on. So. He's the only way he's down from there.
The only thing is, Rance, like this is, and it's hard to tell because we don't see enough of it. I feel like when it becomes very apparent, we'll know. But like, even the players, you got to think about it, right? As much as the fans want him, most want him gone now. Some are happy just to see how it goes, like myself, until the international break or a little bit further and stuff. But the bottom line is like, when Ollie got sacked, we got bumped by Watford, and you could tell. Like it was over. Like, you know, when there's this, it's done. Like halftime, you could tell the players, the way they were clapping the fans at the end, it was over. I feel like, let's be real, at the end of the day, the players are playing under this manager. If anything is going to filter back to the board and the hierarchy above, it's going to be once the players throw in the towel and say, look, I am done. Because look, every workplace has a manager. And if me and my team are all saying, you know what, fuck this manager, sorry about my language, Saeed, but F this manager, this and that, of course, at the end of the day, the big people above are going to be like, there's a problem here. Either we're going to lose all these 5 or 6 people, or we get rid of one and replace him, and the rest of the people are happy. Now, look,
but Ty, I don't know why.
I don't believe that these players yet have thrown in the towel.
No, Ty, let me tell you why that's not. Let me tell you why that's not the case. The reason why that's not the case is because it's very well known that Ineos came in and they understood, that the manager's communication in their interpretation was one of the main reasons why they didn't think he was good enough to do the job. And this is why they got rid of his guys and they brought in Rude and they brought in Rene. So in terms of the communication, they already know this manager's shortcomings. They already know them. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at Ruud van Nistelrooy's relationship with the players and so on and so forth, the players ain't going to throw the manager under the bus. How they're going to judge the manager is he able to translate what he's saying he can translate onto the pitch? And the answer is no. It's very clear. Like, there's still not no clear, concise style of play. Everyone was talking about the pressing against Fulham. We ain't seen it since, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? The one thing about Ruud van Nistelrooy, what Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to do, is even if he's a semi-competent manager, we know that these players are going to run for him. We know that they will, because they'll have a certain level of respect for him. They'll have a certain part of them, whether they're a fan of him or whatever, that want to do well for him. That's not there.
Bruno. It will drop Bruno.
That's not there.
It will drop.
You don't see these players looking like they want to run through brick walls for this manager. It's not that. They look like they're tolerating him. Kobe Mino looks like, if you're good at reading body language, he looks mad frustrated. He's stagnating under this manager. He's moaning a lot more. His arms, throwing his arms out. He's looking at people like, right, I feel like I got to do this by myself. There's a lot of frustration in the camp. This is not a happy football team. Even when they're winning games or when they're on top, they don't look happy, bro. I'm telling you, this manager, the players aren't enjoying this football that they're playing under this manager.
He's got nowhere to hide as well. He's got nowhere to hide. You can't have a midfield of Kobe Mino, Ugarte, Casemiro, Ericsson, Bruno Fernandes. Who else is in there? Mason Mount. He's got nowhere to go. He's got nowhere to hide. He's got the wingers. He's got the attackers. The defense ain't an issue. We all know that defense. He's got nowhere to hide. And it's not that, these players ain't good enough thing. Like, it's nowhere to hide. He's wishing for a Scott McTominay, but them man are gone.
Yo, he's wishing, man.
He's wishing.
Yo,
but they're gone in the win.
But he's wishing. But
even the brother that wanted to keep McTominay, what kind of football are you trying to play?
Exactly.
When you're trying to bring in Amrabat on a permanent and keep McTominay. Like, what kind of football are you trying to play?
Yeah,
but it's also short-term thinking, and it's like that's where we're at right now. It's a savior, isn't it? Ten Hag football, when you actually deep it on the whole, it's savior football. Like, it's not been a team. No, it's true though. It's not been a team. Like, you look at other teams, you're like, they're playing as a team. Actually, it's like, you know what? Who's going to win us a game this week, man? Oh, you know what, Garnacho, can you do something today? Oh, Rashford, can you do something today? Oh no,
I don't know. I said this at the start of the season. I actually came on it. Do you remember saying? I said my biggest issue going into the season is where our goals going to come from, and then obviously our people were cooking me in the comments.
Flawless was saying it as well, bro. And you know what?
Flawless, he might have as well.
The system is supposed to get you goals. Even
that was my problem because, like, as much as I do like Xerxes, look, don't get me, I'm not even getting on Xerxes. I like Xerxes. I like his profile. I just think he needs to be a bit more selfish, actually, because I think sometimes he passes a bit too much. And it's like, yo, be ruthless. If you're going to miss and shoot over the bar, don't be shook of man moaning or the fans, hissing and whatever it is, because I want you to be a bit more selfish. Rashford, we know what Rashford is. Garnacho, we know that, for me, impact player. He's going to produce little moments, but it's not consistent. Ahmad, first season in the team, more like our Bernardo Silva. He's there to more create. Bruno is just, we should never have given him a new deal. We all know that. Like, there's no proper substance to our attack that I can say, look, okay, Spurs, Porto, Villa, we're going to go and win these games because we're just not scoring enough. At least under Oli, when it was Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, you knew that, okay, we might lose 4-3 or 3-2, but we're scoring in this game. Like, I know we're scoring. You're not keeping them man out.
Yeah, but Ty, here's the problem, though. You're saying, Xerxes should be more selfish, this, that, and the other. Brother, it's easier to put together a system of play, that makes everyone better than to be hoping players change what they're naturally good at. Xerxes not a selfish player, bro. Like, everything about him,
I know,
is a creator. So instead of wanting Xerxes to be selfish, how about we just put together a system that creates more chances for everyone? How about we do that, innit? Because the thing is, as much as these men talk about Man United, bro, yesterday, FC20 created 2 big chances. We created 1. So we could have lost that game. Like, why am I going on like we creating a bag of chances as a team, bro? Like, it's not about the individual players. It's about the system. The system is the problem, bro. Like, it's not about no one player. Like, I'm at the point where I'm even feeling sorry for players like Garnacho, blood, because he's coming on the pitch and man expect him to just turn into something that he's not, blood. Like, he's never going to be that guy, bro. And he shouldn't have the pressure to be that guy. I know in his head, he thinks he's that guy. That's great. All of these athletes need to believe that. But, bro, when you're chasing a goal, you shouldn't be putting this youth on and expecting this youth to come on and do nothing because he's not at that level, bro. But I tell you what, if you get him into the positions that Arsenal get Martinelli in every week,
exactly,
we might have a chance. If you get Ahmad into the positions that Havertz gets in every week, if you get Xerxes into the positions that Havertz gets in,
Havertz is shit, and he gets in them positions,
bro. If Arteta was coaching,
you would never take Havertz,
brother. Listen, if Arteta was coaching our front three,
exactly,
bro, they would score goals, blood. I'm not blaming these players for our lack of goals. It's not the players, bro. It's not the players.
I think it's the combinations, man. I think I've seen the players trying to do a thing, and I've seen them moving better than last season. I think the combinations of players that are lining up week in, week out, it's not right. I think the manager's not putting the right profile of players on the pitch, man. And the fact that Eriksen started, I think, the last 3 or 4 games tells you my man doesn't know what he's doing.
Bro,
how's Eriksen? How's Eriksen now one of the main steads in the middle of the park where we were talking about him getting sold?
Bro, in pre-season, he weren't playing, blood. He was gone.
That's what I'm saying. It's so disingenuous, And this manager loves to do this a lot, He loves to throw players in there when he needs them the most, And it's like, cool, he's one of your best players, but when we needed him, you just abandoned him. You let McTominay play. You let all of them man play.
But where's the long term in that? If you're talking about it's a new start, blah, blah, where's the long term in making Eriksen one of your main midfielders right now? So where are we going with that? Are we saying that Eriksen has to start now? Based on what
100%.
So if we're saying that,
just throw it out there. Musa has maybe Ruud van Nistelrooy coming and said, "Look, I think Eriksen's better to play," and he's starting him because he's listening.
So what were we doing getting Ugarte and them man there? So what's our thought process lining up certain profiles of players? If that's the way that we're going, and that type of player is so important, it would have been all about replacing Eriksen, getting a younger version of that.
And Musa, to add on to what you're saying as well, do you guys remember when me and Marcel were having our little debate, and then I was saying to him that even if you give Ten Hag all the right players, he still can't identify their profile and put them in the right positions anyway.
It
just doesn't matter. So that's the problem we have.
His biggest weakness, is player profiling and player identification. Because even with the players he's got at his disposal, he doesn't know how to put them together.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this is why even the players, forget bringing in players. Even within his own squad, he doesn't know who his best players are because he always makes the substitutions and makes us worse. So that tells me that fundamentally he's a bad coach. Yeah. Because, bro, the first skill you need as a coach, forget having a system and all these things. If you can't identify the players that can play that system, what good are you, bro? Like Ten Hag can't identify a Ten Hag player.
Yes.
We don't know his best 11 right now. We still don't know what his best 11, and we're out here thinking that we're going to make it to some type of progression in the league. But what's his best 11? Because the way he's setting up the team, especially in midfield and up front, tells me he's not settled. He's not settled, bro.
What's this, by the way? Is this even true? I don't even know if this is true, man. Laurie Whitwell,
probably true.
2028, mate. Listen, man, that's 4 years later.
Sorry, Ty, how many games left out of the games that you said you give him?
Oh, no, I was just talking about the run in general. We've got Spurs at home next. We've got Porto away and Villa away. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we lost all three. I wouldn't be surprised. I think we can win one of them, and I want to win two of them. I don't think we beat Villa. I think we can beat Spurs. I think we can beat Porto away. It doesn't mean I think we're going to play great, but we can.
Yeah, but how many games? At the start of the season, everybody said, roughly how many games they.
I said Christmas. I stood on it and I said business. I'm here till Christmas. That's what I said. My journey will, I stop off the deer then. That's what I said at the start of the season.
So to Christmas, yeah, and then let's say. Sorry, someone's echoing. I don't know whose mic is echoing. Bear.
Your traps, it might be yours.
Is it mine?
From the car speaker, maybe. Yeah.
No, that was Mr. Structure.
So now, if let's say some of those games we lose and the performance is shaky right up till Christmas, where would you stand then?
I class that as not seeing improvement, to be honest with you.
Right. So where would you stand?
If it got to Christmas and we're winning some games, losing some games, performances have been crap.
I don't know. We're 9th in the league. Come Christmas, we're 8th, 9th in the league.
Obviously, like we're inconsistent with drawing games, not even losing. Let's say we're drawing games.
You want to keep it. You want to keep it, Tyrone. Just say it.
What are you gonna? Where would you stand?
I'll say what I want to say. If it's Christmas by then, well, I'm not. My first thing when he came in, I've got to stand on my principles. Was I didn't care what position we finished in. I always said I wanted better football first. Yeah. So like if it's got to Christmas and I'm still not seeing better football, and with what like Musa said, realistically 6th, let's say that's about medium, not 9th, not 4th, about 6th and all that, then I just think, look, in my head I'm like, well, where are we going from here? When is the football ever going to be better? So I'm like,
at this point,
hold on. Let me just. So you said, where would you stand, Ty? We agree that the football isn't improved by Christmas. And the football remains as it is now. Where would you stand?
And we're basically doing what we're doing now, which is winning some games, losing some games, drawing some games. I think enough will be enough at Christmas.
So you would be done with him, right?
I think I would be, yeah.
Okay, so what it seems like to me, Ty, that you haven't actually thought it through where you would stand. You think maybe you would be done with him. And in all honesty, I think I've got to base it off. I think that we would be competing with Chelsea for top 4. We should definitely be trying to win the Europa League. That means getting to a final, and I want to be winning a domestic cup. I think finishing 5th, but missing out on, if we missed out on the Champions League by like a point or 3 points or something like that, I'd be like, you know what, we went close. But if the gap was big, he's got to go. But I want to be. I think it's Liverpool. So hold on.
Liverpool,
what if up to this international break and a little bit more, he's performing the way it is, right? And then after that, he goes on a little bit of run, let's say. Whatever happens, individual goals, whatever, we get a bit easier fixtures. He goes on a little bit of run. And then comes up Christmas. Where would you be then?
Well, if he goes on a bit of a run, I would be happy to let it continue.
Right. So the point I'm trying to make, Ty, is over the course of right up till Christmas, you're actually just hoping that we get a run so you can hold on to it.
Have something to hold.
That is exactly what you're doing, Ty.
Actually, 2 weeks ago, I come in there and said, some of it actually is hope. Yeah, I'm hoping that Ten Hag can turn it around, find a method to get these attackers clicking, get his squad together, and we can rally something. Because, like, for example, the Palace game, as I used before you came on the show, I thought that was our best 65 minutes of the season until Xerxes came off. We should have buried that game, and I thought there was improvements in that game. I thought I liked the football we played, but then against 20, we go back to doing that. That's what annoys me, the mishmash. However, I feel like this season we could have beaten Brighton, should have beat Palace, drew at 20, lost to Liverpool. It's been a very seesaw ride right now, fam, which is why I'm still willing to give it time. It's not been a down. I'm not on a slide. I'm on a seesaw. I'm a bit up and down. I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing.
Well,
you're sick. You're sick, basically. You know what I mean?
Over the course of whatever 15 games that may be, you're hoping that he gets a run of 4 or run of 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's what it is.
For you to then say that I'm holding on to it. Ty, that is not healthy. It is very unhealthy. Yeah, it's almost like someone who, let's say, gambles, and in gambling you keep losing money, but then the 3-4 bets that come through, you feel like you're doing really well, but actually overall you're not doing well. And that's what it is, Ty. I have said this before. You guys specifically, Ty, like the fan base who relate to you, Estrella, Marcel, there is nothing to see. It's simple hope. And what I'm trying to tell you is you're going to, the pain is, I don't know how you're even going to react at this point, because in all honesty, Ty, I don't even think you guys are upset, because
I want to add on something to that as well.
It even proved my point. You're calm, Ty. You're calm, but you're calm because you're hoping that one of those land on red, or one of those bets come in
0.
And when they come in, eventually the probability of 0 coming in, at some point it will, innit? That's why you've given him till 15.
I think small margins. I think
no time, but
if
I
saw it like we were done, like Faz, if we were done,
one of them will land.
If I did think we were like Rhino, and I'm letting you come and show off straight away as well. But if I thought we were done, I'd be like, look, I am actually done. But because of like the moments I've seen, I think we should have beat Brighton. I think the Palace 65 minutes actually have been a 2-3-0 comfortable. There's been moments where we've actually played well at spells, but it's not been consistent. Southampton, look, we could have been losing that in the first 30 minutes. There's games where it's been really up and down, right? But because it's not on the floor, and I'm not saying I'm trying to wait for it to be on the floor. Look, I'm a Man United fan. I don't want it to be on the floor. That I'm like, but because it's not like completely bad, and I have been spells where I can see something, I'm like, do you know what? I'm willing to give it time other than 5 Premier League games. Look, at least get me to 15 and we can at least weigh it up. So look, I've backed the manager this far. I'm not going to throw in the towel hypothetically after 5 games. I think there has been improvement.
Can I be there? Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry, Ty. You're my brother, and I hate to interrupt you.
Do you think,
but
bro?
You're not backing him. I promise you back yourself for the hope that you have that he gets it right. Because I know, Ty, you actually understand football. You ain't seen nothing to be backing him, Ty. You back yourself to feel that the hope will come through. That's the fact.
I do. You know what it is? It's because I do see his flaws, and I can agree with you a lot. Like people even say in the comments, Ty says a lot of things that Ten Hag does wrong. And I do, because I do notice them things. But I also do have, like I said, I agree, it is hope that I'm like, right, this is the manager that can make it click. I've backed him.
How much money do you want to lose?
That's it.
You're letting this youth in your yard. We're telling you the youth's a thief. Money keeps going missing. But then once in a while, he don't take the money. So you're thinking, the money's there. So
listen, there's only so many times we can remortgage the house. There's only so many things we can sell in the house. Eventually, it's gonna get problem. And where's that meerkat with the suit? Why is he not here? He's funny. Where is he? Because all of this time, he's not showed his face once.
I respect Marcel. Look, I respect Marcel, but you got to remember.
You will respect Marcel because you guys are on the same vaccine.
Rance will tell you from West. I've been in the trenches, man. I can come out when it's dark days.
Marcel, man, it's poor, man. Poor show.
But you know what it is, though? You know what the problem is, Tyrone, I think, with Eric Ten Hag as well? It's not about being better than his own standard of last year. It's about, can Eric Ten Hag put together a team this season that can be better than what we've seen from Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and City? Can he do that? It's not even about like Villa. Like there's one thing though. No, that's what I'm saying. So there's one thing about being better than what he was last season. That's one thing. But can he be better than what man are doing right now? And if he can't be better, then we're going to be out of the top six.
Right now, Musa, I believe that Liverpool, Arsenal, and I know Slots obviously currently speaks well, but he's got them players.
We're talking about Liverpool. For me,
Arsenal's doing his thing with Arteta and Pepsi. We're not finishing above them. I said it at the start.
For me, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, and Villa.
Villa. Yeah.
All of them, man, from what their managers are doing, especially Villa, he was there last year. From what their man are doing, when we were getting excited over our Europa League win, them man, they were in Champions League doing their thing. They should have won 5-0 in their first game. So for me, I just don't see it. So that means that we can't even get top 5 based on the teams that are in the doing stuff. We're fighting for 6 with like Spurs and Newcastle. We're not dealing with the top 5. We're in Spurs and Newcastle's league.
Mad. It's actually mad. Let me bring in Traps. Obviously, Traps is in the building.
By the way,
go on, Traps.
By the way, you see when I made the suggestion of Unai,
I knew he was gonna come with this.
Remember the disrespect that this guy come with, the disrespect, because, bro, like, we're not looking at it as football no more, like, Ty, you get me? I got love for Ty, but, bro, this is like an insult of man's intelligence, bro. How can man pin 2 years, 2 years of this guy? How do you think, in the basis of like a few games, upturning form, can just erase the whole 2 years, bro? When Ronaldo was doing what he was doing, we backed him. It was cool. Ronaldo was out of order. Go. Players at Sancho, the same shit. All these things that have gone on, the manager has had his way with this club. This club is like a whore to this guy, bro. And at the end of the day, what are we standing on? We're sitting there now, hoping that man gaslighting this thing, talking about Palace was great. Palace were fucking. The reason why we look so good because Palace was fucking shit. They were absolute trash. And that's why in the same week you go to 20, or 20 come to town and you can't beat them either. Because that's where you're at the end of the day. And that's where the situation is. This is where all the playing, all the getting rid of players, all the not playing these players, all the spending of this money. That's where it's got you. Man can't even beat a team that is named after a fucking number, bro. Like, this is where it's at. So what are we doing here as grown ass men, hoping that some bald guy that from the Netherlands is gonna come and turn it around? Fuck him, bro. Get out of here, man. You've had your time now. I'm sick of. I'm telling you this now. Me as a Man United fan, and I told you this in the group chat yesterday. You see, if it's 6 wins in 2 now, it's 2 wins in 6 now. If that gets to 10, if that gets to 10, I am not supporting this club no more because I don't support fuckery.
Nah, that's crazy.
I don't support rubbish. This is fuckery. Why is man watching this nonsense?
Look what he's done to us, man.
I'm acting like, oh, I support this club. I support it. No, man, don't support foolishness. This is foolishness now. It's getting to the point where it's beyond stupidity now. Like, you cannot be watching this kind of football and seeing this kind of results and expect it to turn. Bro, this is beyond out of control. It needs to be nipped in the bud. Fuck off. Go back to FC20 where you got so much history with. How many fucking games you played with them?
You got another ball manager that's doing well anyway. Then he won't get a job.
Start again, bro. Because this ain't it, bro. Like, people are just coming to Old Trafford and thinking, fuck it, let's have a pop. Let's just have a pop at United because they're not that great. These man, we have got no respect. We've lost our respect. There's no fear factor there. People don't care about playing us. Home or away. And I'm telling you now, I cannot see in the next 4 games us winning any of them. We're not beating Villa. I doubt we'll beat Spurs because we don't score. For one, we don't score. You probably need to score to beat Spurs.
Porto away.
So, Porto away. Mourinho's never going to have it off of us. And then we're talking about...
He's going to make sure.
We're sitting down there doing revisionism, talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You wanted him out. So you didn't want him. Like, oh, you didn't want him or whatever. Bro, I'm telling you.
He wants to come back, man, Ole.
Bro, Jose's going to set up at very least to not lose against us.
Jose's having him back, man.
Yeah. And Jose will set up defensively. He'll shut up shop. He knows that we can't break teams down.
Nah, I hear you, man. There's problems. There's problems.
Guys,
at this point, Traps, what these lot are doing is they're borrowing because there's no more individual hope left to gamble on. So Marcel is ringing Neji, Neji's ringing Ty is ringing someone else, and they're borrowing hope. You man are borrowing hope and gambling the hope now. I'm telling you, boys. Yeah.
We give a round of applause for Ty for turning up at least, yeah? Can we give a round of applause for Ty?
No, always, man, always.
Yeah, but that's like, no, I'm sorry. As much as no, Nuruddin, we can't let the standards of Mandem talk go down that low now, saying that Mandem need to get clapped when they turn up. No, I'm sorry. Manchester United might do that, but not Mandem talk.
They're listening for man that are turning up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, look for listen. Marsal's missing. Naji's missing. So please, people, look out for them, right? Ty turned up. You gotta respect it.
Nah,
I gotta respect it, right?
I don't even care. I don't even care because
I gotta respect it.
You know what
Now listen, I got a bone to pick with you. I got a bone to pick with you. Why are you getting onto Zergsky, bro?
Who?
You, I heard that you're getting onto Zergsky.
Yeah, I am getting onto Xerxes. Because the reality of it is that everyone wants to embrace these players like Xerxes. It's not his fault at the end of the day, but he's brought in and people are admiring the qualities or he links play. But we don't play. We have no play to link. So you understand? It's a waste of time of having them players there. And as a result, because he doesn't score goals, because that's what we need, someone who's going to be a beast in the
we
box
got no play to link.
We're looking at man in a different way. But realistically, if he went to a Man City or an Arsenal or something, you'd be like, yeah, Xerxes is cold. That's what you'd be saying.
No, Traps, listen, you do it a bit too much, King. Listen, let me say something, right? I'm going to tell you what the average strikers do, yeah? So strikers, for every striker, they needs to get 4 chances to be able to convert 1. Some are 5. Most average strikers in world football, chances they got to the goals they score is about 30%, right? So the idea, Manchester United do not sustain, right? Do not sustain and get their strikers in positions for them to put the ball in the same areas and set them up. That is the manager's fault. You can't blame a man. Liverpool, what has he missed? The header he should have done better. The other one is a difficult chance, bro. The other night, he had to make a chance for himself. He had to do some, on his left foot. The goalkeeper made a good save. But you people are making it out like my guy's missing sitters. Behave yourselves, man. We've always known since Fergie.
You know what the wickedest thing about this whole situation, Traps, yeah? You're saying we need goals, but the wickedest thing is, if we brought in Erling, yeah, he wouldn't be scoring here anyway because we don't create no chances. So when you're saying, oh yeah, he links play, there's no play to link, cool. But there's no goals to score because we don't create chances. So either way, we're fucked.
My point is, is that I'm not saying that he's a bad player, I've never once said Xerxes is a bad player.
Well then, so if he's not a bad player, then your criticism can be better focused somewhere else because you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time.
Why is man sitting down there acting like Xerxes is one of the basic parts that we need to build on? No,
brother, he makes us better, bro. You're the guy that's sitting there. You're the guy that's sitting there saying you can't eat your... Bruv, you're the guy sitting there complaining you can't eat your soup with a fork, blood. Forks are not there to eat soup. What are you complaining about?
That's my point. My point is, if I've got a fork, I'm not going to get soup. I'm not going to get soup.
But the point is, the point is, bro. But the fucking point is, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the soup.
Yours is rice and peas,
wrong with the fork.
The fucking point isn't. The point that I'm trying to make.
You just got the wrong utensils, bro. It's no one's fault. It's not the soup's fault. And it's not the fork's fault.
Bro.
This is the fucking point.
Bro, listen.
Facts.
Yeah. Everyone's going to this is some personal attack on Zerk. It's not. My point is
you're frustrated.
So happy about
but the problem is you're frustrated. You're frustrated.
Aiming the frustration at the wrong people.
How many players have we seen come through here and fail? They come through here and fail. Man, never said, "Oh, we played better," but we're still shit. Yeah, we played better, but we're still shit. My point.
Yeah, but Xerxes ain't failing. You cannot say that after 6 games.
And if we went and got an out and out number, if we went out and got an out and out number 9, we would be worse because we wouldn't even be creating these chances.
Do you know how I put it?
We could bring anyone here, but we ain't scoring goals anyway. Like
Chaps, when I look at it, right, this is the simple thing here. You look at Xerxes after 6 games, whether Ten Hag's here or not. When you look at Xerxes in the profile, what you've seen in them 6 games, yeah, he could have maybe finished a couple of chances, like Nuruddin said. However, the truth is, would you look at Xerxes and say, okay, in 18 months to 24 months time, this guy's going to be better than what he is now, and he's going to, no. You can. There's some players you look at and you think, you know what, they maybe had their ceiling. You know that Xerxes, with the fundamentals, has got something in him. You cannot say you've got him.
After what these men done to Pogba,
was the out and out number 9.
But
Saeed, you could have an out and out number 9 at this football club, and they're still not going to do much, like Rant said.
Mandem,
I know.
You know what it is though? See when you pre it, yeah.
We actually need a Xerxes. One sec, Musa. Chaps. The perfect example is right. 65 minutes. We could all agree, yeah, it went amazing. We didn't go 3-0 up against Palace. 65 minutes of that was our best 65 of the season. Wait. Xerxes was on the pitch. Xerxes goes off the pitch. It doesn't matter if Palace are trash. Xerxes goes off the pitch. The balance goes, the link up goes, the focal point goes. This guy has got something. You're the same one. You're the same one that would get onto Martial, but when Martial was fit,
are you covering your mic? Are you covering the mic?
Bro, it ain't got nothing to do with Ericsson. Man, are using the Ericsson comparison.
Bit closer.
The difference between Ericsson and Xerxes is Ericsson has to play the ball into the attacking third. If Xerxes not there, the ball comes back. So at the end of the day, when you're looking at our possession stats and all our other stats that are better, it's because the ball sticks with Xerxes, bro. If Ericsson's playing, with Højlund, the chances don't materialize because he plays the ball forward and we lose it and it comes back. So, man, talking about Ericsson can only get into these positions because Xerxes keeping the ball up there. So, if we had a player like Erling, we would be a worse team because not only would he not score, but there would be no linking. So, all of this, we need a goal scorer is complete bullshit, blood. We need goals from everyone else, bruv. We need Rashford to score. We need Ahmad to score. We need Garnacho to score. But Xerxes makes us a better team, bruv. That is it, bro. Like, man, need to stop talking about what he's not doing because he's bringing so much to the team. We're a much better team with him in the team. If you take him out the team, we're not a team. We've seen it twice.
What did I say?
It's just frustrating.
Hold on. What did I say? Yeah, about him, about his play. What did I say about it?
Nothing. You ain't this him. You just said that. You just say that what he does, the team's not ready for it, so it's a waste of time.
A waste of resources.
That's all I'm saying. That's a fair assessment in my eyes.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but what the fuck's that got to do with him, though?
Hold on.
Yeah, nothing.
But all I said is when he missed chance, I said he needs to finish his dinner. That was just a critical thing. I'm not saying he can't score or he shit. I said he just needs to start finishing his dinner. That was a constructive criticism. I'm not saying. I said, I haven't seen enough of Xerxes as a player from wherever he come from to pass judgment. And I said this to you the other day. I said the same way I never said nothing about his Liverpool performance is the same way I'm not going to say anything about the performance after that because I haven't seen enough from him. So when I'm saying these things, man, don't misinterpret it like I'm dissing, man. I'm saying, bro, no. At the end of the day, man's trying to pin all this shit on this guy because at the end of the season, when it goes here and we scored the least amount of goals in the top 10 at X, Y, and Z, the finger pointing is going to happen. At the end of the day, does he deserve that? No, we don't. So I'm not really sold on the idea of him, of everyone jumping on the bandwagon of Xerxes this and Xerxes does this and he makes us better and that. Because at the end
Mandem.
When the fingers start getting pointed, he's gonna get it. And like
I hear what you're saying.
Hold on. And so many players we've seen. Wait. And there's so many players we've seen come through the door who we thought was gonna do stuff and they've left. Yeah, they've left embarrassed. Yeah, they've embarrassed themselves and left. And sometimes it's not their fault. And I'm just gonna tell you this now. I don't think there's anything that Xerxes does that's going to make him not be full victim of the same kind of bullshit that goes on at United. So what is the point of getting gassed about these man? What's the point?
No, but you're talking about the situation rather than the player. We're highlighting the players doing his job.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
Makes sense because at the end of the day, you can't come out and say, "Right, we didn't need a player like this and we don't need a player like that," and all of that. That don't mean nothing, bro. He's a good player. Same as Sancho. Good player, same as Ahmad. Ahmad don't suit the team any more than Xerxes does, or Sancho did. It's not about that. It's either these men are good enough or they're not good enough. And they're good enough. So if they're good enough, then we get a manager that can fucking utilize these players, bro. You can't be highlighting players like Xerxes when he's better than 99% of the players in the team.
I understand
that's
what
crazy.
you're saying, but you're talking about Sancho and Ahmad. The point is we already had those guys. For us to go out and think, we need to go out and buy guys that are going to make things work now.
So you're saying we shouldn't buy players that are better than the players we have? What are you telling me?
But with that as well, Traps. Yeah, but with that as well, Traps. Yeah, if you're saying that the club are buying players that don't suit the way that we're playing. No, but I'm saying as well. But if he's saying as well that the clubs are buying players that are not suiting the way that we're playing, then it all leads to Eric Ten Hag getting sacked and appointing a manager that's going to utilize these players. Yeah. And that's what we're hoping.
Musa, that's my biggest point. That's my biggest point. So what's the point of man sitting down there finding good stuff to talk about or good points to make? What's the fucking point? Because it all goes back to
you're frustrated.
Yeah, but that's why you don't let the situation affect you. Like, for me now, what's mad here? You're so pissed off at the manager. You're letting all the situations, like players, like
Yeah.
decision, bro. Like that's why for me, I know Mazarawi is good. I know certain men are good in this team. I'm not letting them because of the Sorry.
Don't you remember when I said, don't give this fucking guy another pound, bro? Get him out. That's my point.
Yeah, well, I know.
That was my point. But
I'm
not saying, look, don't get me wrong. It's cool.
What managers are out there, Mandem? Who do we want in next? That's all I know.
Well,
This guy's got to go.
I want to go into because there's a lot to talk about. I want to talk about because we need to put our energy on Bruno, and there's a comment from Ten Hag I want to raise up in it. That's gonna
piss off a lot of people. Ten Hag, you know?
Let me get these super chats real quick. There's nearly 3.8k in the building. We're just gone past 1,000 likes. Let's get up to 2,000 likes, people. Big up Embry summarizes, smash the likes, people. Marsa Walker, Peter's hiding. Dutch Johnny Sins needs to go. I backed PE teacher to the end, and I was told that Ten Hag would show what a real coach is. Now the same people want him out. Who's next? This time, brother, is so confusing. Says all the reasons Ten Hag should be sacked, and how he doesn't have a confidence going into games, but wants the manager to stay. I'm still back in the thing, but if he goes, he goes. I don't care because I can confidently say we have good tools for any manager to work with under Ineos. United was just Ferguson who took advantage of a work and stupid era of football. Galvin, that's just trolling, man. Big up to Tayab with a super chat there. Man United needs to play pragmatic football for now to bring stability, focus, and structure. Get Gasparini from Atalanta. Slide, please explain yourself because you said all this negative stuff about the manager and say we'd lose the next 3 games, but still back him. Dag says he has no style, no identity. It's no wonder he can't identify a player he wants. Carl, we don't even know what football he wants to play 3 seasons later. Ty, would you wait till Christmas, even if it means throwing away the Europa League by October? I think you answered that before as well. Jason said, after 3 years, Ty asking to see style of play is baffling. Make Ten Hag stay as long as possible. Last season, we are tired of Ten Hag using injuries as an excuse. Ten Hag rotates the season to avoid injuries. Why is he making bad subs? This is not Ten Hag's first season, Ty. And Rio summarizes, who are we kidding? Still struggling against the bottom sides, and the top sides are blowing us out. This is delusional to believe Eric Ten Hag can right to ship. Eric Ten Hag is clueless, lost the narrative. Big up sign on for the member. Everyone always says, who do we get in the next 10? Bro, the FC20 schooled Eric Ten Hag and no one knows his name, bro. Enough is enough. Get this guy out. Right. Big up Saeed and the Mandem. Hit the like button, people. Big Ben said, never in my life have I seen centre forward twerk his bum so many defenders and get his shoot. Oh, Rasmus Højlund wasted 17 million on bum. Wallahi, I really thought Ten Hag had seen the light. You needed Ivan Toney so badly. Should have been the priority short term for goals. As a rival, you guys still put in work, smash the likes. And have you seen Richard Dunn post-match on Bruno on TV? Well, let's get into Bruno because the manager spoke here and he said, that Ten Hag on Bruno Fernandes' form, he will come on this point. He will find his form. I am convinced he will not do differently. He's already created chances, but he will make the final passes. He will score goals. 100%. It's just a matter of time. So it looks like he's going to clearly, guys, playing through this bad form, and he's not going to
like a robot, bro, like an AI robot.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm struggling to even read this, but it feels like a robot kind of speaking, man. Like he's translated through AI or something.
He will come on this point. He will find his form. Like, bro,
read that, man.
You can fully tell that this manager, just read stats after the game, for confirmation bias because Bruno's not creating nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? And if anything, Xerxes could have had a few assists. And same with Casemiro, for Bruno. Bruno's finishing's been abysmal. And you know what? He's never been a good finisher anyway. So it's one of them things. When you're seeing the way Eriksen's finishing right now, he puts Bruno to shame in the final third. Do you know what I'm saying? And so does Kobe Mino.
Technique, bro. Technique.
Yeah, he puts Bruno
that's
to shame, bro.
Bruno and Eriksen. It's the technique, bro. Left foot, right foot, Eriksen can do it, bro. Technically superior player than Bruno.
And he should be taken off set pieces. Bruno's a disgrace. His set pieces are a disgrace. His free kicks are a disgrace. I think he scored 1 direct free kick for Man United and he's still on them. Like his corners are a disgrace. I don't want to see him anywhere near set pieces. And this is a problem at Man United. Don't think that man don't know. How is he taking set pieces when Eriksen's on the pitch? How? How is this being allowed, bro? Like, nah, bro, this
didn't
club,
even think of
yeah,
that, you
bro,
know.
this club
True.
is, bro, it's infuriating, bro. When I see what's going on here, yeah, there's no logic behind anything that's going on at this football club, and the buck stops with the manager, bro. Like, what we're seeing here, yeah, it's beyond basic, bro. It's beyond basic. Like, the manager's lack of ability to identify who can play where, even Dallo inverting, when we've got Mazraoui and Lissandro that are better breaking the lines in these situations. Why have you got Dallo being the one to invert? Like, Dallo's not good at breaking lines, but Dallo's good at overlapping. He's good at crossing. Why is he the one that's inverting, bro? The whole thing is nonsensical, bro. When you look at the goal that we conceded yesterday, people are blaming Ericsson. He lost the ball in midfield, and bro, there was no one anywhere, bro. Maguire falls over the ball, then Ugarte slides, and then it ricochets and goes through. Lissandro's scratching his ass getting back, bro. Lissandro's embarrassing. If you watch Lissandro's positioning, he's the centre back. He's jogging back. He just stops running, bro. He just stops. Do you know what I mean? Dallo should come across and really cover, but he doesn't. He stays out wide. Bro, it's just, there's nothing going on here.
Lissandro's on a yellow by that time, bro. Come on. He couldn't touch the guy.
Bro, listen, no, forget touching the guy, bro. What did they tell you in football, yeah? Get goal side. That's what they tell you, bro. He had enough time to get goal side because the ball was ricocheting and bouncing. He just stopped running. Get goal side.
But you look at it, and if you look at the start of the move, yeah, my guy, literally, you know, one of the worst things I ever hate about football, yeah, is that where 3 people attempt to tackle a player. No, 2 of you can do it. 1 of you go and make the actual challenge. The ball comes out, and we can tidy it up. But when 3 players leave it to each other, and that's why the guy went through. But actually, if you watch it, it's Bruno that casually jogs alongside the guy and then just waits there because that was his passing lane on that side.
Joke.
Like, listen, it's crazy when I look at this. Let me say something about Erik Ten Hag. Erik Ten Hag is playing catch-up from season 1. And if you haven't laid down the foundations, you are always going to be found out by the lack of foundations, right? And the biggest thing is this, what Rance has said before about, as a coach, as a manager, is his job to put players. Rance, let me break massive news to you, bro. He don't care about players. He cares about his dopey system, but he don't give a damn about players. What they can do, what they can't do. He don't care about them. He doesn't. How much evidence do we need to see that he doesn't care about actually the abilities of the players that he has? He doesn't.
You don't.
But he doesn't know what the ability of the players are, though. That's the thing. He doesn't know.
It's peak, bro.
Listen, my guy's never been asked. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. We went and signed one of the weirdest football coaches I think there is around. I promise you. Guys, listen, you know me. If this guy had a plan, let's say, you know what, if I'm an Spurs supporter, I'll be backing Ant still. Do you know the reason why? Because Ant will go full-heartedly in the way he believes to play. Right? That's what he believes. Now, it might not be getting results, but Spurs have more of the ball than anybody else. They make chances more than anybody else in some of the games that they've played this season. And I'll be backing him. Yeah. Did he have to sort out the defense? Did they have to sort out the set piece stuff? Yes. But when I look at Manchester United, I want to have a way of playing from back to front. I want to know what's going on. Like, it's not just about results for me. That song, we've seen it all, is about me. People like my age. I'm done with watching shit football at Old Trafford. I'm done with it. I don't think you guys understand.
Yo, guys.
I do understand, Nuruddin, because I'm the same. I told you, I would rather see my team, playing great football, not win nothing, and be progressing. That's why when man are talking about the Arteta thing, a man saying who's been more successful, bro. Like, fair enough, Arsenal's football stinks to watch at the moment, but bro, these men go to the stadium every week knowing they're gonna win. You know, like that. Yeah. You see that feeling there, bro? I miss it.
Yeah.
You know them. I miss that feeling, knowing that man are gonna win. You know, it's by how much.
Facts.
You know, like that.
Someone's holding a pepper.
I miss that feeling, my brother.
And now, you don't have to be winning the league to be doing that. You don't have to be winning the league because you know what?
One second, Mandem. 1 second. One second.
You say Undertaker.
This is madness. This is a sickness. This is. This is what this is. That's what Eric Ten Hag fans are. They're vaccinated with the wrong vaccine. And now the neurons in the brain are fried.
Saying the Undertaker's making his Royal Rumble entrance.
Proud.
Well gone. Can you not hear me?
We can hear you. What you saying, bro?
How's everyone been?
We've been good. We've been good, man.
We were worried about you, man.
I was worried about you.
Never, Ryan. Never been worried.
It's so good that we got FC 20, bro. I'm still recovering from being 20'd last night, bro. That's what That's how good I am. 20.
Man got 20.
Yeah, it was a difficult one structure. It was a difficult one, but how you been? Onwards and
good,
upwards.
man. Good. We just dissected everything, man. We just dissected everything. We're just saying. Yeah, today's a bit no suit. Today, no, nothing. It's a bit, you know.
Nah, shout.
Draw. It's not a loss, Saeed. It's not a loss. You know, Mandem.
No. Don't laugh. Let him land.
Thank you.
The fisher and the body warmer.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Saeed, because
Come on.
I can see that the hyenas are out today. But yeah, so at the end of the day,
hyena, bro. I've never been a hyena, bro. I'm a fucking lion. Don't get it twisted. I've never been a hyena. I'm a lion.
A bold line. A bold one. But anyway, so the point that I'm trying to make,
bro,
is to drop.
Listen, I'm bold and I'm a bold lion. No problem. But you know what? You are hiding, bro. I don't know what happened, but somebody found you in the chat and told you to get on the stream. Welcome. You've been missing in action, bro. Have you been locked up? Nah, I'm not letting him go, man. My guy, that football was disturbing to watch, mate. Draw.
Disturbing. Wow.
Nurdin, you're spot on, because hyenas are vultures. They feed off scraps. That's what Ten Hag followers are. Do you know what I mean? So we're definitely not the hyenas. Do you know what I'm saying? Because these are the man there that are looking for any reason to try and be positive, bro, when there's nothing to be positive about. They're the hyenas.
That's what I want to ask Marcel. Like, do you get what we're coming from? Do you see where we're coming from? Do you see the frustration? Do you see the fact that Ten Hag, after 3 years, we're still seeing the same problems? Do you get where we're coming from? Because that's the biggest thing I want to gain from today.
I mean, last season was a difficult season. Last season was a very difficult season. So many injuries. And it was hard for us to have any sort of kind of, you know, consistency within the team structure. And then the first season, it was like, okay, we're trying to evolve from, you know, a counter-attacking style of football into a possession style of football, and he kind of reverted back on that and kind of made do and got through in the top 4 position that he did in the first season, which a lot of people would say we overachieved, and I would say that as well. But the second season, I always say it, or that's what I've always been saying to people, that it's hard to extract anything from it, because it was such a disaster of a season. I think back to Liverpool season when I think it was COVID season, when they had all those injuries. What can they really extract from that season? What knowledge or what kind of information? Yeah, I guess the errors are a bit different and they've been in their process for so long, but I can understand. Last season was shocking. The first season, he had a bit of a Midas touch, and in terms of his substitutions. The second season, everything was at disarray, and this season he's gone back to that kind of disarray in terms of the in-game management and selecting the right players at the right time, or at least selecting players to increase the flow of the game or to better it for us. In terms of hiding, though, just as a side note to what Nurida said, I ain't hiding. I've always been here in bad situations, good situations. I'm always here. It's just like I said to Saeed, I might not have made it today for another reason, but that reason seems to not have happened. So I'm here. I'll be here as long as we're running today. But yes, I can understand the frustration. But like I said to you before, Saeed, at the beginning of this season, you know, I was worried about what the formation would be, whether it's a 4-2-3-1, 4-2-4. It looks like it's a 4-2-4. At the first couple of games, it looked like a 3-1-6. Now he's changed it to 3-2-5 at the recent games, the last 2 games. So there's a bit of an adaptation there. And there's a style of play now. Last season, there was no style of play, or at least it didn't look like it. And it was just pick out your hat, who's fit and available, we play. It's not been that this season. There seems to be a style of play. A couple players have dropped out and have become injured, and a couple players are out and out new starters for the squad. So it's going to take time for them to bed in. Traps, I remember saying 15 games. I said 10, Saeed, and it's been and what's been played. Hold on, can this let me finish though, Saeed? Yeah.
Marcel, you're not doing that. No, Marcel, I'm not
So
doing that.
am I saying a wrong statement?
You did this the last time. Yeah, I never said give this man 15 games. I said after 15 games, when you watch the Premier League,
Can't hear Traps properly, bro.
Totality,
After
15 games, you start to see a picture of who's going to do what. Yeah, but at the end of the day, sometimes, yeah, things that become more evident and more clear beforehand. Like,
no
for
problem.
Instance, teams that come from the relegation, that come from the championship. After 5 or 6 games, you know who's definitely going to get relegated.
Who's down and who's not? Yeah.
We're not in that talk. We're not in that world, though, Traps. I was just quoting the fact that you was willing to give this manager a longer period in the seat.
No, I wasn't. I never said I'd give him 15 games.
Okay, well, somebody in the chat, please do the homework. Please do that homework, because the homework will come up with him saying that there should be about 15, that he would give 15 games. I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to. But anyway, let's just agree to because it was a very small-winded point, Traps. So it wasn't going to be long-winded on that. It was mainly to say, for me to go on to say, I was giving him 10 games, Premier League fixtures. That's what I said.
You need to see progress in them 10 games. You can't just say 10 games.
And I'll address that as well, Saeed. So, like I mentioned about last season, this season, there is a progress. We've got a style of play. There's a structure of how we're playing. We've created X amount of... I can go through each of the games, especially the...
What's the style?
We play a 4-2-4, guys.
No. What is the style? What is the style of play? Not the systems. Not the systems. What is the style?
High line and pressing from the front. Transit a vertical. I'm gonna say.
You think we play high line?
High line is a style of football.
No. I said, do you think we play a style line? Do you think we play a high line? We don't, but.
The graph says that we don't play a high line.
We don't play a high line. We've still got one of the deepest lines in the league, bro.
Yeah.
We don't play a high line.
Where's this graph? I would like to see it first.
Generally, there is a graph. There is a graph.
Yeah,
The graph was yesterday, Marcel, 90 minutes. And Palace.
Yeah, Maguire.
That's
so go on. Highline and then
not the graph, because the first goal that we score puts us 1-0 up, and then the second goal that we score that we concede is off a transitional moment when we're in a high line.
We don't play high lines.
You know what you frequently see with teams that actually genuinely play a high line? You frequently see their centre halves and their defenders in the opposing half set up in the halfway line or even further into the half, moving the ball around and pinning teams in. We don't pin teams in. Even against Palace, we never had Palace on the edge of their box fighting for their life. We didn't. Like, we never saw that. Like, we didn't.
I would have to give you the images of that then, Rance, because I'm pretty sure
when's the last time Man United have had a team pinned in their own box for like 10 minutes?
There was one incident in the Crystal Palace game where we was about to have them pinned in the box, but the stupid leprechaun done a 2-footed long jump thing,
and we lost it, and then we were defended, and then and he nearly got sent off. Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah. We don't have these guys pinned in, for no sustained period of time.
Do you know how many times this season I have seen teams? I saw it with Southampton, and I can't remember who else. I've seen it about 3 times. We are in our half, and the opposition whole team is in our half, bro. Yeah.
No.
In our half. So this high line stuff is nonsense, bro.
Can I carry my point now?
Did you watch the Arsenal Tottenham game? Did you watch the Arsenal Tottenham game, Marcel?
Nah, I didn't. No, not really.
You see, bro, if you want to see a highlight, bro, when Spurs had Arsenal pinned back in their half, and that's what a highlight looks like. But if you watch Leverkusen,
this was 10 men, but this was against 10 men.
No. It was before the sending off, bro. If you watch Leverkusen, you want to see a high line where the centre backs are. When Leverkusen have the ball, their centre backs are all the way in the opposing.
Same for City. Just watch how City play.
Same with City, centre backs all the way up. That's what a high line looks like. When we're building up, our centre backs are still in our half, bro. Like that's not a high line.
So that's for the build up. So when the ball's in
mid-line,
the ball's in the opposition's first,
that's what the high line is, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm about to explain it. Can you hear
Help
me?
myself. I just want to help myself.
Can everyone hear me?
You're
Because
saying
I can't
halfway line.
explain
Halfway
before
line.
everyone tries to chime in and overtalk what
Halfway
I'm
line
saying, bro.
football is saying.
Marcel basically means when we're in the final third, that's when the players are constantly at the halfway line. If the goalkeeper has the ball, we've got to build up from the back. But he means when we've got the ball and we go over the halfway line,
Why would you?
He's basically saying the players.
Tyrone, hold on,
That doesn't make sense.
Tyrone.
You can't play a high. Bro,
I'm not saying I agree or disagree.
Hold on, Tyrone.
Let me break this down. How can you play a high line when your goalkeeper has the ball?
Tyrone, how can you have a high line, bro?
No, I agree. That's what I was trying to make your point.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm trying to say how when our goalkeeper has the ball, how can you have a high line, bro?
Listen to what I'm saying, yeah.
But
when you judge a team's line, yeah, is when they have possession, yeah, and they're building attacks, yeah, how they move their team forward, where they start their defensive line, because you start defending as soon as you lose the ball, yes or no?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, then, so you don't judge a defensive line when your goalkeeper has the fucking ball, because everyone
that's what me and Tyrone are saying.
Nah, he agrees with you, Rance. He agrees with you, Rance. He agrees.
No, so the point is,
that's what I was just saying.
When we are building up here, we do not play a high line, because even when we get the ball into
Tyrone, they're doing it again.
Our centre backs are too deep.
You didn't explain it properly, Tyrone.
No, Rance, you know what happened? When Marcel got cut off, he was basically saying the same. He was agreeing with you guys.
Yeah,
we didn't let him. He didn't land. Marcel didn't land. Still, he didn't land.
Yeah, bro. So why is he saying that?
And neither did Amber Heard, and neither did Johnny Depp when them man were fighting over abuse cases. And that's what this is. This is us arguing about what gets abused more. This is a madness. This is.
No, just let me finish.
We can clearly see that the team don't play high line, bro. How many offsides do we give away, bro? What are we talking about?
I'll be real.
How you've seen it, yeah?
First 65 minutes, against, and this is why I'm going back to it, because it's the clearest way I can say that. And wait, let me like Trapino.
Let me explain.
Tyron's jumped out. He's jumped out now. He's got Marcel in the building.
I want 30 seconds on the mic. Yeah, let me spray it up and then I'm gone. Right. Listen, the 65 minutes we have played, which is our best 65 minutes, I've said it already, and Marcel wasn't here, was the Crystal Palace away game. We should have had that game buried 2-3 at halftime. We had a majority of the ball in that game. When we had the ball and we were penning them back, our team were winning the ball back in the halfway line all the time. But Marcel, wait. Chill.
No, don't tell me, wait. I keep getting cut, my brother.
I'm in possession. I don't understand.
Russell, I know. I'm trying to make it even clearer. What I'm saying is our best 65 minutes we played, which was Ten Hag's way, was high line at the halfway line against Palace away, dominating it, winning the ball back, and we should have won 2-3. No, we didn't. In other games, obviously we've had games like Liverpool where we can't play like that. But when we played our way, Palace, it was halfway line.
Saeed.
That did not happen.
It was.
Guys, let me bring the graph, man. I'm gonna seriously bring that.
Anyway, Saeed, can I explain my point? Because Saeed, originally, I was trying to say, listen, there's 5 more games that I have for him to go. Like, I'm not blindly backing this guy. He's got 5 more Premier League fixtures anyway. Got 5 more. Yeah, you can love Musa, but I always said this.
Oh my God, man!
What
are you gonna see in 5? What are you gonna see in 5?
So what's the 2? What's the 2 after the international break? You're taking
Brentford at home, and
West Ham away.
I think.
West Ham away.
Yeah.
West
No,
Ham
and Leicester in the Carabao Cup as well.
Yeah, but I want so for me, Ty, I'm not gonna.
Man's added them games in. He wants to add the games in. Yeah, look at this guy.
No. But Saeed, I've always said 10 Premier League games. I've always said
10 Premier League games.
So at the end of the 10 Premier League games, for me, just going back to what we were saying, Saeed, I've seen progress, bro. For me personally, from these from last season into now, from game 0 to 10, I've seen a degree of progress. Throughout these games, there's another 5 more left to go. If I don't see the kind of progression,
if he was on a probation plan, you do a probation review halfway through your term. So out of the 10 Premier League games, 5 have gone down, so that's halfway through. Is he on track to pass probation according to you, Marcel?
I think it's touch and go.
He's not.
Yeah,
Answer my question.
No, and I
please.
say this because we should have beat Brighton, small margins, and I said we should have beat Palace.
Brother,
We could have had
there's no touch
Is
and go.
he
You
on
broke
target to
probation,
pass
bro.
probation? Yes
One
or
at a time.
no?
One at a time. We're gonna hear each other. One at a time.
I said this before Marcel came. I said, look, the Brighton game, small margins. We should have won. We could have and should have won that game if Garnacho and that incident doesn't happen. Palace was a no-brainer. 65 minutes should be 2-3 up. That's 6 points right there. So we could be sitting here saying we've won 3 Premier League games. Lost one.
Let me twist the narrative.
Look, they're clapping for each other. Look, I told you they're clapping for each other. They're taking home from each other. I told you this, Saeed. You know, was I lying? They're taking home from each other. Now he's excited. Now look at you. Told you this.
You lot
Hold
keep
on.
You lot keep cutting me.
No. I'm gonna change the narrative.
Doing what I wanted. I didn't get to
The
the
guys asked a great question.
Can I change the narrative? Because what you're doing, Tyrone.
This is what I do. This is what I do, Saeed. I put a bit of truth in there, and all of a sudden, it unravels.
Okay. So you're saying one narrative.
Hyenas out.
Okay.
Now you're saying, oh, wow, Ten Hag, do you love me? They had 3 games because he's one. Come on, man, have shame.
Saeed, take control, right? Because Saeed, control my man here, right? Because I come with context.
How about you tell Eric Ten Hag to take control? How about that?
He's had his sweets. He's had his Haribo.
Can I rebuttal you? Please, Traps. I'll let you speak. Wallahi, I'll let you speak. Please, let me rebuttal you.
Hey,
So you paint the narrative, right? That look at the way it's kind of happened for Ten Hag and whatnot. I could say that Southampton game, that penalty goes in, it's a completely different game. And that same old Man United turn up. And in the Crystal Palace game, they had the better chances than us.
Yeah.
It's clear. Eze has
Come on, no, you started well.
No, because you know what it is? You twisted the narrative. You've twisted the narrative here as to say, you know what? Look what we've done with this.
You have to do it both sides. Both sides.
Look at. I'm saying to you, the gap isn't too big enough. Sorry.
So you gave us like 2 examples. So Ty gave
so
us
basically,
examples
I'm
where
talking what
could have
Tyrone
gone
said, yes.
positive, and now Saeed's given us points where it could have.
I'm
gone
just giving
negative.
you the other side of the story. I'm not saying it's negative. I'm just giving you one side of the story. I'm saying another side, which actually it looks realistic. That penalty goes in, Marcel. It's a different realistic game.
Yeah, but you know, before that, but what I'm trying to go on to say is what also looks realistic is Xerxes has a tap in before that penalty, which could also change the dynamic of the game.
Broski.
You can do all of that.
Hold on.
I didn't do that for you.
Hold on a minute. They were dominating the game. For 36 minutes, Manchester United couldn't get the ball. We were getting cooked. That was the reality, Marcel. We weren't playing well. We weren't doing nothing. They were literally dominating the game. I'm telling you, that is a side of Man United that you're neglecting. You're not seeing. You're just saying, you know what? But we got that penalty and then we dominate. Broski, there's literally another side to Man United that you're not seeing. But all of a sudden, in these next 5 games, you're saying that Man United are going to improve.
Hold on. So you just
the first it's not that he's not seeing it, bro. It's not that he's not seeing it. Marcel sits here, and he lies, bro. Like, let's not pretend. He lies, bro. Hey, bro, listen, you're an intelligent man. You're a liar, bro. You're a liar, bro. You sit here and you say, brother, you sit here and you say things that you don't believe, bro. You're lying. Bro, you're the same brother that sat here and you're telling me that you understand the mechanics of football and you understand what a high line is, but then you're looking me in my eyes and telling me we play one. You're either a liar or you don't know what you're talking about. It's one or the other. And I don't believe you don't know what you're talking about. You're not stupid. You're a liar, bro. This is just what it is. You're talking about, but
look at him smiling, man. This meerkat is smiling, man.
No. You know what
Southampton murdered us for 30 minutes.
No, I respect rants. That's why I have to smile. You know what a man
murdered us, bro.
Paid on your name. Man, have to just smile.
Brother, listen. Bro, I respect you too. That's why I'm telling you, you're not lying, bro. Liar, because you're not stupid.
I'm not lying, my brother.
Brother, I would sit here if I thought you were an idiot. I would sit here and say this brother's a fool, but I know you're not a fool, bro. So I know you're a liar. It's fine. It's okay.
Gaslighting. No, he's gaslighting. He's just gaslighting. He's gaslighting.
Marcel, you're no different than the Tinder swindler. And what you are is the football swindler. That's what you are, mate. You're football swindler.
I appreciate all of you, man. I appreciate all of you. Listen, you see in that 36 minutes, though.
Let Traps come in, by the way. We didn't hear from Traps. Let me hear Traps. By the way, Traps, put your volume up a little bit on your phone.
Yeah, we can't hear you, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can't hear you. Put the volume up. You know the settings is a little volume bar. Just lift it up a little bit.
This is what
Caps
happens
is an
when you're in
old
the
man.
van,
He don't know how to use iPhones, man.
Yo, Rance, you just understand,
Look at him trying to use the iPhone.
right?
What
There's
about
a
now?
difference between
That's it.
high line and halfway line, right? And
Here we go.
Martial, I think, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think what he was trying to say was that Manchester United play halfway line. Halfway line is not a high line. High line is when your two centre halves, are literally dictating play outside of the opposition around 35 yards, like Spurs do it. Brighton do it sometimes. That's the high line. Halfway line is a totally different thing, bro.
Do you know,
That's the mechanics of football.
if we did do that,
see with Marcel, yeah, Marcel is a troll. That is what Marcel is. He's a troll. He deliberately does this, yeah, to force engagement of reaction.
Yeah, the van got him.
The van got him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
I said the van got you.
Yeah, my man's muted now.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, go on.
Hey, you need to find the keys, G.
Do you know what it is, guys? Yeah, it's the same question I asked earlier. Look,
Yeah.
you have money in your house, it keeps going missing. We're telling you, my man stole it. You keep saying, nah, bro, my man didn't steal it. Every week, it's more and more is going. How much money do you want to lose? Because maybe next week you go there, he doesn't steal it. So you say, I told you, man. Look, the money's still safe. How much money do you want to lose? That's what I want to know.
We're drawn to Palace, should have won it. We should have beat 28. Obviously, we draw. We're not losing and losing.
Okay, but sorry, Tyrone, I don't want to cut you off. Just that specific spot. You know the shoulda thing? The shoulda thing happens against us too, you know?
We need to leave
It
it.
happens
Rhino, let me explain that
we
one.
need to leave it. No, we need to leave that alone. Because look,
Saeed was trying that, yeah, and I'm saying, look, in the first
Marcel,
26
let's be
minutes,
honest.
we had a chance, bro.
Now, let's be honest, Marcel. The first 10 games of the season, yeah, Marcel and Tyrone, how many points do you want Eric Ten Hag to pick up from those 10 games? Because we're halfway through. So we'll know how many wins he needs. How many points does he need?
Yeah, exactly. Please explain that.
Wow, Musa. So Musa, I can't say points specifically. Can I? Say
Oh my God, man!
I don't think.
Seriously,
Hold on,
man. Are you serious?
Musa.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Marcel's a genius. I swear that he's a
I
genius.
told you this brother's a liar, blood.
Mandem.
He's
You're
a
a genius,
fucking
bro.
criminal, bro.
No, Mandem.
He's not stupid,
Mandem.
bro. This
Mandem,
guy is
stop
a
doing
master
it.
manipulator, bro.
He's sick.
Football
Brother.
swindler.
Please.
Come
Football
on.
swindler. One day he's got the blazer on. Next day it's the hoodie.
Do you know what it is, Musa? It's the pause. He goes, he's sick.
Now we need to know the point. What's the point? Because then we know.
Just look, Musa. Great question. A great question. You know what? I made it easier.
Give me a minute, 1 second. I'm gonna leave. I want to pick everybody up. I'm in Liverpool, people. I found my destination. So big up to everybody. Big up myself for turning up. Nobody's a hyena, bro. The hyenas, like Frank said, scraps. And you and T are literally now telling us about scraps other than telling us about a change. I would respect the fact that you said 10 Premier League games, but I'm not seeing what you and Ty see. And I don't know what you're waiting for. Genuinely, I don't know. But love to everybody. Big up Vaz, Rance, Saeed, Rhino, Musa.
Love. Come on.
Big up Trap.
You know what Marcel's gonna do?
You know what? Yeah.
You know what Marcel's gonna do? They're gonna wait. He's gonna wait, yeah, until it gets to 10 games and find some other reason why.
No. We need to know the point tally.
On that.
This
we need to
is
know
what
the
I'm
point
working
tally.
out, though. This is what I've done. I've done it for
5 more
Musa. Now,
games.
great question. It's a great question, Musa. So what I'm gonna do? Forget the games we've played because they're done. I went to the next 6. And that's fair, right? So the next 6, I think we beat. This is what I think. Yeah, I know I said we could lose to Spurs earlier, but what I think is gonna happen, I think we beat Spurs, we lose to Villa, we beat Brentford, we beat West Ham away, we draw with Chelsea at home, and then we beat Leicester. So that's 4 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw in our next 6. I've put my neck on the line.
How do you see that with what he's
And we have
already
only
shown
won
us?
Because I still believe
And
in this
we've only
team.
won 2.
Hey, you know what's
team.
funny though? Do you know
No,
what's
it's on.
funny, though?
Wait, it's on record. It's on record.
Hey, do you know
4
what's funny
wins,
about?
1 draw, 1 defeat. Next.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny about this year?
Yes.
Do you know what's funny about this year? When at the start of the season, Ty was like, "Oh, Yeah, I'm worried about Fulham. Then we beat Fulham. Then he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat this one. We're gonna get past the international break. We're gonna beat the first 5 teams or whatever. Bro, I said, let's just make it to the international break without losing, and we failed. Ty's analysis of 5 or 6 games. I'm sorry, Ty, but it's fucking trash, bro. Yeah, there's no way.
How many we win? How many? What do you think we have? What do you think we do?
Ty said that we're gonna win 4 games in the next 6.
Let's be clear. Man, are doing this Spurs thing because man think, it's Spurs and Spursy and all this. These times we're gonna get Daniel Dubois on these, man. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, man are gonna go around there thinking they can talk shit, yeah, and then get their faces smashed in, and have no excuses for that one. The second thing, Villa, Unai Emery, who you don't rate, is gonna teach us a lesson. Mourinho's
that's the one loss. That's the one loss we're gonna have.
Mourinho's gonna teach us a lesson.
And
yeah,
potentially Chelsea, or we draw it. We win the
Chelsea
rest.
are beating us, bro.
Okay.
Chelsea
are cool. Well, chaps, there you go.
Chelsea,
then 4 wins,
bro.
2 defeats, or 4 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 draw.
Don't get 4 wins.
And furthermore, the way I saw Brentford go to the Etihad the other day. If they come to us on that kind of crud, we are getting smoked.
We are beating Brentford.
Smoked.
Yeah. You know what's mad, yeah? You know, how many wins have we got in 17, guys? The last 17 games, or what? I mean, it's not. I think it's a lot in it. So now you're saying there's an upturn in form of 4 wins out of 6.
Yeah, I think
we dropped
points in Chelsea, and Villa. Chelsea and Villa, we dropped points.
Tyrone, you can't see us winning in our next 2 games. So where do you get the 4?
No. I said, look, this is how I'm honest. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we did. That's
that's a cop out, man. Like, bro, that's a cop out. I'll be real. 7 wins out of the last 17, and then you think we're gonna win 4 out of 6, bro. Like, bro, where's this momentum coming from? We've shown that we can't build momentum, bro. We won back-to-back games once in 2024, blood, and Man think that we're gonna go on a run of 4 games.
I believe, you know me. I'm believing, bro.
Brother, listen. I believe in the devil, blood. You know them. Man's talking about believing in that, bro. This guy needs to leave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is crazy. Get this guy out. This guy's Satan, bro.
But it's on record now.
You know what's mad as well,
we don't.
It's clear.
Hey,
he's got bare what's
like Saeed said, the curtain's on the wall. Yeah, it's been on the wall for a long flipping time. Yeah, and you know what? I don't really know what man are really saying here in terms of
we haven't won back-to-back games in 2024. You understand that stat?
Moose's question, I'm not gonna lie. Moose's question, why I answered it and said 4 out of 6, I think it's a great question for people like me and Marcel who are still defending this manager. So I actually want to see what Marcel also thinks about that, because Moose, it's a great question. Marcel, what are you gonna say?
But he's not gonna answer me the question.
What did he say again? After
next six Premier League games. Here we go. I'm gonna say it to you. Next 6 Premier League games, we've got Tottenham. We've got Aston Villa, we've got Brentford, we've got West Ham away, then we've got Leicester and Chelsea. I said we win 4 and we drop points to either Villa and Chelsea.
You know what? You know what it is? Let me show you quickly, Marcel. Tyrone, why you were able to get out of it, it's because I wanted to know your prediction for the first 10. Because I'm already sure that you failed in some of your prediction already.
I wanted
to show you that you've already failed. No, you do know. This is why I said when the season started, how many points did you want out of your first 10? Because I know you've already failed in that.
Yep.
That's why you're going to the last as an overall.
Yeah, but I was never. I think it's so.
First 10 games.
It's so hard to do that, though, Musa. Like that's why I kind of understand why Tyrone.
Hold on.
Why are you telling me 20 games?
Wait, hold on.
Not points though, Saeed. That's why I said position in the league.
30 points.
That's what I said, bro.
There's 30 points. There's 30 points. There's 30 points in our first 10 games. How many points should Man United pick up from 30 points?
10.
No, that's too hard to.
It's hard because there's no consistency. That's why, Marcel. That's why it's hard.
I would say position in the league. I expect to be after 10 games.
I believe after 30 points, Man United should have 20 points on the board minimum. 20.
We'll have 10.
So that's 6
We
wins,
should have 20.
2 draws, and 2
No, we'll have.
defeats.
I've got a question for Ty.
Yeah,
for
we
Ty.
should. If you look at our games, are you telling me, Mandem, when you look at our first 10 games of the season, we shouldn't have been able
Let
to
me look
pick
at
up
the
20
first
points?
10 games.
Yeah, look at those first 10 games of the season.
Yeah,
Tell
see,
me we
I
shouldn't
thought
have been able to
see,
pick
We've
up
had
20
a
points.
very easy start, bro. Like
Easy start.
Liverpool's the only team that we've played really that you could say, yeah, like, bro, the win ain't guaranteed.
Okay, let's
Every
okay,
other
let's
team
okay.
is
Let's,
saying
that
hold on.
generically,
Let's okay. Man
You're not
United at
saying
home,
generically.
Fulham at home, Brighton away, Liverpool at home, Southampton away, Crystal Palace away,
That's it.
Tottenham at home.
That's it.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Bro, listen,
That's
up
the
until
win.
the Tottenham game, yeah, the Liverpool game is the only game that you shouldn't
Don't
like
drop
by
points.
right
That's it.
just be winning.
Yeah.
Them other teams are supposed
By
to
right,
get
yeah,
slapped
exactly.
about.
Yeah, yeah,
We
Slapped
should have
about,
10
all of
points.
them.
We should be on about 10 points now.
yeah. But it's
Hey,
that's
I've
what I'm
got
saying.
a
That's why
question.
I'm like,
I've got
on
a-
seven. On
listen,
7.
I've got to go. I've got to go. Yeah, I've got to go. But I've just got this question because I'm very, very confused right now. Yeah, because everyone's doing this. What games we're going to win in that? Yeah. So Ty, yeah, basically, what is it? What is it? 5 goals in 5 games now? Is that what we've got? Is that what we've got? Is it 5 goals in 5 games?
Five
Yeah.
scored, 5
Right, 5
conceded.
goals in 5 games. Yeah. So you predict, yeah. How many goals we're going to score? How are we going to beat these teams? By how many goals are we going to beat these teams?
Just
Bear in mind,
hoping.
we've got 5
No,
goals
okay, no,
in
that's fair.
5 games.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good
So Tottenham, I feel like styles make fights. I think they're gonna come at us, and like Rand said earlier, we're gonna be better in transition. So we're gonna be able to get more opportunities. So I think that style suits us, and we can beat them at Old Trafford. Aston Villa, I do actually think that Villa will be too strong for us. I think that's a game that we will lose. After that, we play Brentford at home. I'm sorry, but Brentford at home, if we want to be winning or getting into the Champions League, should I say, no matter who it is, I think Brentford and teams like that, we should be beating at home. So forget the style.
Expectations and reality.
Ty.
Expectations and reality.
Where's the goal
Based on
coming
reality.
from, bro?
Ask me a question right now. I'm answering it. I'm just doing my.
No,
No, but can you answer it with expectations and reality,
coming
please?
from? Scores.
I am.
Where's
I'm
the
giving
goals
you
coming
context.
from? No,
Whether
Ty,
you believe the
forget
context is
what-
up to you.
Ty, forget the styles make fights thing. Goals. We've got 5 goals in 5 games. Where are the goals coming from? How are we beating it? What
I
are the
just told
scores?
you,
What do you
Spurs are
think?
going to play open and they're going to leave opportunities for us
So
to go
what?
and
If we're going to win
capitalize.
what, 2, 3, 4-0?
I think it might be a high scoring game, maybe like a 3-2, maybe. It could even be potentially like that.
Okay.
Against
So
who?
you're on Aston Villa. So you're on Aston Villa, and then
Aston
Brentford.
Villa,
You said,
Aston Villa, yeah, Brentford at home. I just think, forget the start. I think we just
Yeah.
grind out a win, 2-1 or 1-0.
Cool.
I think like that. Leicester, I think we beat at home. We just beat them in general. Chelsea, I think that's going to be a draw, but I wouldn't be surprised if they turn up and done a job on us. Not a job, but beat us. And then what was the other game? West Ham away. Now West Ham are not firing on all cylinders. Unless Lopetegui goes, I just think we catch them. We beat them on the day. We're going to be better and more clinical than them. They'll score, but we beat them 2-1. I think they're all fair, realistic propositions that I've given you, chaps.
okay.
What based on with 5 goals in 5 games?
I respect that, but then Marcel doesn't give me that at least. Marcel, you don't really give
That's
me.
why
anything,
what
man.
It's not just 5 goals.
Arsenal's
It's
my
not
brother.
just 5 goals in 5 games. It's 5 goals in 5 games against some nothing teams, blood.
Exactly.
Only
And freedom against Southampton.
Rand said it.
Freedom.
We'll play better against teams that are probably going to be a bit open. And look,
Tyrone, can I ask you one question based on your last point?
Can we go back to Marcel, man? We're David.
Yeah, can I ask him one more question and I want Marcel to answer the same? But Ty, where do you think the clinicalness is coming from? We haven't been clinical. So where's the clinical hope coming from?
Oh, look, Rhino, we've not been clinical enough. It can only get better, my friend.
It can get worse. Man.
You like that one, innit? You like that one?
Tyrone, Marcel.
Yeah, can we go back to Marcel? Can we go back to Marcel, please?
Yeah, go on, Marcel. Yeah.
Tyrone here has eloquently explained to us why, where the goals are coming from, how the upturn in form, 4 wins out of 6. I want you to explain what's your thing, because you won't say points. So just explain what your reasoning for that one is.
Because I thought Musa was talking like generically. Oh, every time you enter a season, how many out of 30 points, how much should you amass as Manchester United? And I'm saying that's too difficult. The season, the fixtures, everything is too difficult to say points specifically. But position in the league after 10 football matches, I'm expecting to be higher than 4th or 5th place.
What's the reality? What's the reality though? That's the expectation. What's the reality?
Still that right? Well, right now in this season, right now, Rhino, we're currently what 10th or something with 7 points.
11th.
We're not far up with like 10th. Like we're a level with Chelsea, I believe. If you like, we're not far away. This is not far away.
Level with Chelsea
right now, Rhino. Yes, I think Chelsea got the exact same.
Marcel, when you stand outside a bank, you're not far away from £1 million. Doesn't mean you're going to get the £1 million. You know what I'm saying?
In the bank, they don't even hold
we're 3 points.
Hold on. In the bank, they don't even hold £1 million.
We're not level with Chelsea. No.
We're 3 points behind them.
Yeah, but so in the league position, they're 10th and we're 11th.
Yeah, but that's why for me it's about points, man. That's why league position, cool, whatever. Yeah, but if they win this weekend and we lose, we're already 6 points behind now. And it's like you're playing catch up.
But if we win, then we're like back up into like 7th or 8th again. With 10
points.
And right now, though, the point.
And this is like a top 6 clash against Spurs. It's a top 6. It's like a top 6 clash game. So it's double. It's not double points. But you get what I'm trying to say.
Listen,
so anyway,
I gotta go. Yeah, but all I'm gonna say is, Kai, you just stop doing this. This. I'm not angry, just disappointed stuff. Yeah. It's ridiculous, bro. You need to face the music and get mad. Yeah, you've been robbed, you've been bamboozled, you've been Ten Hag is taking the piss out of your faith. Yeah, and that is that. But Mandem, big up yourselves. And
love you.
Big up.
We're gonna get these super chats anyway. We're gonna wrap up soon anyway. Let me get these
shout
super
me when
chats.
you're in. Shout me.
Yeah. Let me get these super chats involved right now.
No.
Guys, it's still 4,000 people in.
I didn't even get to finish what I was saying.
Marcel, because I know Saeed wants to do it. I'm asking you. I've just given my next 6 and said 4 out of 6. I want you to, before Saeed, we want to know what.
Please, just give me it.
Yeah, what's the next 6 games, bro? Against
Broski, he just told you, man.
It's the home game.
Broski, he just told you. He just told you.
I hear you.
Tottenham at home.
Yeah, we should win that. We should win that.
What Villa? Okay, Tottenham. Go through and wait. So Tottenham away, Tottenham at home. Sorry, Tottenham at home. Win or lose?
We should win. That's gonna be a win. Of course.
Villa away.
No, but Ty, wait. Not the should. Why should we beat Tottenham?
Let him go.
Yeah, you're right.
What's happening? Please,
Tottenham at home.
Yeah, win.
Villa away.
Hopefully a draw, but it's gonna be a difficult game.
Okay. West Ham away.
Away. Yeah, we'll win that game. Confident about it.
Brentford at home.
Confident win.
Leicester home.
Oh, confident win.
And Chelsea home.
It's going to be a draw, maybe. It's mostly going to be a draw.
Okay, you missed out one more, Tyrone. You missed out one more.
No, that was 3 wins out of 6, he said. 3 wins out of 6.
Tyrone, you missed that one. What about 20 at home?
Oh, you mean the game that just gone?
No, you can't ask that. I didn't ask that.
That was probably a confident win.
It's a trick question. What would you have thought? 20 at home. What would you have thought before the game? That's my whole point.
Tyrone.
Oh, Rance, he said 4 wins. Rance, he said Tottenham we beat. He said Brentford we beat. Leicester
4 wins.
And he said West Ham we beat. 4 wins.
He said 4 wins and 2 draws. He said no losses. That's 4 wins and 2 draws.
Yeah, he said no losses. 4 wins and 2 draws. Right.
2 draws and no losses.
Same brother said 5 from 5 before, blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said 5 from 5, Marcel. So right now, you can see that things are not going your way right now in terms of like your predictions and what you're saying. It's true. Marcel, I'm not even having a dig here, but what you're saying, it's not coming into reality. Like,
Yeah,
that's
right.
You don't have faith in what's happening.
I'm not going to lie. You're really putting your neck on the line. 4 wins and 2 draws.
Yeah.
No, I hear that. I understand that, but it's not outside of reality. But what you're saying there is
based on form. It is outside of reality.
Based on form.
Based on 7 from 17. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that according to you guys. So, but going off of
it's the facts, bro. What do you mean, quantity guys? It's the facts. We have won 7 games
according to you guys, based on previous form, the next future reality that you can't predict is saying that what I'm saying my future reality could be
brother,
is wrong.
You said 5 wins. You said 5 wins.
Gaslighting, bro. I have my opinion.
You said we should have 30 points. This is my point. You said at the start of this season we should have 30 points after 5 games.
30? You mean 15?
15, I mean. Yeah, 15. Yeah. That's what your energy was. We're sitting there with 7 points. And you're bringing the same energy to tell us now that we're going to get 4 wins and 2 draws.
Yeah. So against Liverpool.
Liberties.
I don't understand what's the issue with that.
But the thing is, you know where you're wrong, Marcel.
What is the issue?
I think 4 wins as well. No, I think 4 wins as well.
Wrong and still be like, yeah, don't worry, I got this. Like,
because okay, so can I just land this with Musa? So Musa, right now it's a thing where I've seen the progression from the team. There was a close call. There's been a couple close call fixtures in terms of Crystal Palace and Brighton. So I'm thinking, that could have been a whole different world. I wouldn't have been too mad.
It could have been 4 or 5 points more. Yeah,
to get it. So then that's
you're right. But we also could have lost those games.
That's what I'm saying.
What made you, Marcel? But what made you believe that Man United should win their first 5 games of the season? What made you believe that?
I looked at the structure of the team from the preseason. I thought to myself, okay, it's looking like there's a style of play forming. New players coming into the fold, and
Marcel, tell the truth. You looked at the fixtures and you said on paper we should be beating them.
Let me didn't. My brother,
got nothing to do with the shape.
No, but my brother, let me land that
bit. We should be beating, blood.
No, but my brother, let me land. No, my brother. You see how he's cutting me before I get to that.
Okay, land. Yeah, go on, Marcel.
You're lying, bro. You're lying.
The land has got to be quick, though, man.
No, because you know what it is, yeah.
You know what I mean, bro?
Ask Marcel a question, yeah, and what Marcel does very well.
Yeah.
He keeps talking while he's thinking of ways to bamboozle you, bro.
I know.
That's what he does, bro. He does it. That's why it takes him 10 minutes to do a 2-minute journey, bro.
And Rats, you know what he does as well? And Tyrone does it as well. You guys blend your expectations and the reality. You kind of blend it. You kind of say, but we should be beating them. So,
we blend it,
bro. Them man do that. Oh, no, it's not the truth. It's my truth shit, blood. That's
yeah.
Do the my truth thing. Twanging, man, bro.
Go ahead then. Go
on, Marcel. Sorry, go on.
So I've lost my trail of thought on what I was saying, but basically those first 5 fixtures were winnable fixtures alongside all the other points that I was trying to make as well as to why I felt okay. That's those 5 fixtures. One that happened, Musa. I came on here. I was here headstrong saying, listen, he's gonna get himself sacked on the current premise of
he did say that.
Come on, bro. I'm not like this right now. I was always a hunter. I still believe in the manager, but I'm always a hunter. I came on after I messed up the first 5, Musa, and I said, listen, this guy is gonna get himself sacked. If he stops utilizing Rashford the way he's utilizing him, he has to bench Bruno, for crying out loud, and he has to be more ruthless, and his in-game management is shit. He has to change that. But I'm giving him the grace, Musa, because I believe in 10 games, 1. 2, I'm saying to myself, for me, Musa, the Mandem were saying, no way, I can't believe this. But I was saying, this is year 1. In my head, Musa, and this will start, I never rattle, but it's like, for me, it was year 1. So for me, give him those 10 games. So now the next 5. Huh?
Bro.
He said, in my head, this is year 1. That's it. That's it.
But Rants, my brother, you're calling me a liar. I'm just giving the truth, my bro.
Bro, no, bruv, listen, the worst liar man can tell is to himself. Man said this is the first year in your head. No, it's not, bro. This is the same bro that said, yo, Ten Hag's being shagged.
Hey, Rants, that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. We've got the answer, Mandem.
That's my brother.
We've got it. It's year 1 in his head. That's what we got. That's it.
Got him.
Because he's been given he's been given a new deal. Is that how you shake a man? You give him a new deal and give him players. Hey, bro.
Nah, it's year 1. It's year 1 in his head.
It's year 1.
It's year 1.
It makes sense. It's year 1. It makes sense now. It makes sense.
So that's it now. You lot can settle now because it's year 1.
It's year 1. It's our new manager. We just signed him. It's year 1. It's our new manager.
All of this. Why are you doing? Why do you just go to the point? Why do you just say that from the start? Could have been.
It's year 1.
Because it's not even just that, bro. It's like it's everything. You can't just say it's just one reason as to why I'm giving, because Musa's basically saying, why are you giving him the next 5 games if your last 5 games you've been looking at the thing wrong and it's not been that? And I'm saying, well, it's pretty close at the end of the day. And for me, it looks like it's year 1. You still have to. You lot are saying you would sack him after 2 games, after 3 games, after the performances.
If it's year 1,
give him the 10 games.
Year 1, man. I can't believe this, man.
I mean, this brother's won no trophies. It's year 1.
Year 1, you know. I can't. Well, like, you know what, myself, man. I gotta give it to you. You should be a comedian, you know. I'll be real with you, man. You should be a comedian, because, bro, you have literally just said what you said all day. You wasted my time when I asked you about how many wins we're getting here. Because if I'd have known all of that, I wouldn't have asked you. I wouldn't have asked you, bro. I swear down, I would not have asked you how many wins in this. Because in year 1, we don't give a shit. Because it's year 1. But in year 3, we give a shit. You know the ones there, Marcel. We give a shit.
Yeah, but why are you still, year 2, we can't really count as year 2 because of the situations that's happened, bro. Like, what can you really extract from year 2? Like, it's not really a year 2. The team was injured the whole season.
Can you please tell him stop, man? Please.
It's not really a year 2. I hear that, bro.
No, man. You can't allow this.
No, I'm not gonna have it year 1. What I am gonna say is that I'm gonna say it's 1-1 in seasons, and this is the decider.
Okay, you can say that as well, because I kind of said I've said that before. You can say that as well, guys.
I think year 1, but year 1, Marcel, like as much as you agree on a lot, year 1 means that no matter what happens, you'd give him a chance because you say it's year 1. Whereas I'm saying it's the decider, it's year 3.
Well, my chance is the 10 games. I gave the same chance to Ole. I gave the same chance to Ole. I was one of the last people saying Ole in.
But that's what I'm saying. This is where we were saying I don't think you make sense. You can't say it's year 1, but then say 10 games. They're too far apart. Year 1 is either 38 games or 10 games is deciding. You can't say
I hear that.
You can't say it's year 1, but then say I'm only giving him 10 games. That don't make sense.
No, I hear that. Okay, I hear
that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Marcel,
bro. And this is what I've been trying to. But I could have saved you all the headache.
Marcel, have you been? I know you like to bet on Manchester United, innit? Have you been betting on Manchester United this season?
Just not much.
Why,
Marcel?
It's
a tiebreaker. Marcel, look, we both want him to succeed. Can I ask you a question, Marcel?
Because don't let him slip away from this one. I know Marcel likes them Bedford slips in Old Trafford, yeah.
You know what? As a Rasta man, he knew when I said it to him. Look, year 1.
That's not exposed sense,
he knew. But this is the truth, Marcel. Right? And I said this before. Look, I've just come on here. People can script it or whatever it is, screenshot or whatever it is. I said 4 out of 6. I think we win. But I also did say earlier before you were here. I said the way we're playing right now, Marcel, which I'm not happy with the clinicalness. The midfield's still getting overrun. It wouldn't surprise me if Spurs beat us 2-1 or 3-2 this weekend. We go to Porto, hostile atmosphere, we lose. And then we go to Villa, who are playing well, and we lose. So look, as much as I said 4 from 6, it wouldn't surprise me because we're not consistent that we lost the next 3. So let me ask you, if we did lose the next 3, would you still give the manager time?
Most probably not, because in my metric, I'm thinking about 10 games, and that'll be another. Well, actually, no, you just cleared 2 Premier League games from there, so then you would have to win the next 3.
Europa.
Yeah. So it's like I would maybe say 1 more game.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You're walking along the beach, but you might be stepping on a crab any minute. That's how close it is for us.
Yeah.
But you see what I heard? You see everything that you said?
Yeah.
You see what I heard? You know what I heard was, I hope Man United win 4 of the next 6, but they probably won't. That's what I heard.
That's what you heard.
You said I could see us losing all 3 games. If you could see us losing all 3 games, that means you don't believe that we're going to win 4.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I'll be real, bro. I've grown up. I've supported Man United my whole life. I've never in my life said, I could see us losing the next 3 games.
Yeah, never.
No, I hear that. I agree with you,
bro. I don't know what that feels like, bro.
We're teletext era. I know that. We're 2-3 up by 30 minutes.
The fact that you can see us losing the next 3 games means you don't believe we're winning 4. Because if you believed it, you couldn't see it, bro.
But Rhino, Rance, it's because I'm realistic. I know that Man United could potentially go on a mad run. Win
Tyrone, do you know what you're doing?
Potentially
a man
his bets, bruv. Tyrone, bladder.
Nah, Rance, you know what a man's doing?
Hedge your bets, bro.
Hey, Tyrone, do you know what you're doing?
And the man starts talking about vans and shit. Do
you know what he's doing, Rance? Rance, you know what he's doing?
This is what
he's doing. Rance, do you know what he's doing? Hey, Tyrone, do you know what you're doing, Tyrone? A man, is sending his girl to 3 yards and hoping that she don't beat all the 3 man, you know. A man saying she can beat 2 man, but if she don't beat the 3rd man, it's calm. That's mad, you know. That's crazy. Marcel, that's mad.
Bro, man saying I trust her, but he's sitting at home just looking at his phone and that. You know what I'm saying?
His phone,
bro, this what that man do, bro. Sending bare messages. Yeah, I trust you and that, but text me back, innit? Bro, you don't trust this manager. You don't trust this team.
This show's been great now.
You know what? A man said no losses. He went from 4 wins and 2 draws to 3 losses.
No.
How do you mean?
No, right. They're trying to me. I'm saying really.
We have this picture, man.
You guys, not me.
No, I'm not saying we will. I'm saying 4 out of 6. But what I'm saying, I'm going to say it loud and clear. You lot, look at me. The people watching,
4 wins and 2 draws is no losses.
I'm coming on here with I'm dressing up If we win 4 out of 6, I'm dressing up, fancy dress, everything. I'm starting the show. I'm hosting it. Them man can drink my rival's tears, like Chap says. Big up. Like the video. I'm telling you now.
Brother, how a brother go from no
you lot are worse.
I'm hosting.
I hope you're right, by the way.
How do you go from
not part of that, yeah.
That was in 6 to I can see us losing 3 in a
I'm
row?
hosting.
Yeah, that whole.
I don't get it exactly.
Crazy.
But Rance, that's what he said, yeah. I said, and he was giving me a hypothetical thing, by the way. And I said,
No, but he actually said that as well. Ty said it as well. Ty said 4 wins, 2 draws. Then he said, I can see us losing 3 in a row.
Now, that's on him. That's on him. I believe we're going to get 4 wins and 2 draws. But in the event of us losing 3 in a row,
I believe
in the event of us losing 4-3 in a row, Rance, I can't lie. I'm going to start saying Ten Hag out because it's like I still have that metric.
Hey, Saeed, hey, Marcel loves his H's. He loves his H's. Ten Hag, hyenas, like hypotheticals. Like he loves his H's.
I love the show. I love the show because I just feel like me and Marcel were so realistic. If we lose the next 3, my man's got to be on the car. He's got to be in the slaughterhouse. But if we win 4 out of the next 6, Saeed, I'm hosting the show.
Bro, you know me. We would have come on here and say, you know what's the mad thing is about this here, Mandem? We would have come on here and say we were going to win the next 4 out of the next 6. But we have seen the evidence that Man United are not doing that. We haven't seen a run. We haven't seen momentum ever been built on this manager.
We could have beaten Brighton and we wouldn't be sitting here.
Bro, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
What is that?
Yeah, but bro, it's true though.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, man.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. We could have lost to Coventry. Do you know
we could have lost to Coventry.
Like what we should have lost to Coventry.
We should have. No, we could. We should. And am I lying, Tyrone and Marcel?
No,
wait.
We could have. Yeah, you're right.
So this is what I'm saying.
We could have beat Brighton. We could have won against Brighton.
Brother, we could have beat Villarreal on penalties, but we didn't.
Yeah.
We could have beat Brighton this season.
Whatever.
We could have.
Yes, and we could have lost, and we could have lost to Crystal Palace. We could have.
No, we dominated them.
No, dominated them, bro. They had the clearer cut chances. Eze missed 2 absolute sitters.
Well, they did, man.
Yesterday we could have lost to 20. The chance that they had before in the first half that went past the post by this much. That could have been 2 inches the other way, and it's in the back of the net. And we could have lost that game.
Look at this comment here.
Talking about what we could have done, bro. Look at what we're doing.
This is so
okay.
true,
So Rhino, you know, are we beating? Let's start. Are we beating Spurs this weekend, Mandem? What are we saying?
I don't think.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Forget all that.
I
predicted a win. 2-1 winner.
I predicted a draw.
Oh, now we're doing some energy, Marcel.
The Porto game, yeah, and the Aston Villa game, the only game, yeah, I can potentially see a win.
Spare W's on the stream. Wins, say win.
These are isolated. I'm not
going down. I don't think so.
I never said winner. You smoking drugs.
I asked you a lot of questions. You all said we're going to win.
I never said that, bro.
I didn't either.
I said I can't see a win at Spurs. I predicted a draw for Spurs. I predicted a draw for Aston Villa.
One draw. The rest of the
one. We should win.
Nah, no.
I didn't say anything.
I can see us drawing or losing the
Porto not said anything.
La hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-azim. You just tried to lie, Musa. He just tried to lie again. You literally got caught lying about us. Musa wasn't even in the freaking thingy, yeah, and you said everybody said that we're gonna win. I see what you're trying to do.
You weren't here then.
No. I don't think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna draw.
What happened Sunday? All I heard was win, echoing.
No, that was Saeed, man. That was Saeed. I think we're gonna draw.
See,
as well.
Scumbags get found out. You know what? Scumbags get found out, yeah. And I just feel like we won't beat Spurs just because we don't deserve to. Like sometimes managers get saved and win games that they're not meant to win. But you see in your 3rd season, no, I'm just talking about our overall. Forget Spurs, whether we're better than them or not. But Eric Ten Hag's overall performance as a Man United manager is going to be found out in his 3rd season. He's not going to get the luck of the green. None of these things are going to fall for him. But if we turn up against Spurs and we're not on job, we're just going to get beat, lads. It's just that simple. Yeah. We're just going to lose. And no one's going to be surprised. We're going to move on to the next game and we'll lose that game as well. Because Eric Ten Hag hasn't learned from his mistakes. I still see his front three, his best front three when everyone's fit, because he's itching. is Garnacho, Højlund, and Rashford. That Diallo's not going to last long. He's not going to last long. Diallo on that right wing's not going to last long, man. Then, and it's all going to come out. And he's this man. You've seen what? And you know why? No, he's going to drop him when Højlund comes back because you've seen already. This man's on this. All he needs is that front three to be a part of a winning team, and he's going to keep his players because he's on all this winning team stuff, and you'll never see them again. Because you've seen it with Eriksen and how he's brought him out from the dead. I thought Eriksen was done, finished. All of a sudden, Erik's is integral to how we play. He's one of the most important players in our midfield, but yet we wasn't looking at a profile of midfielder like him to replace him this summer. Not one.
Yeah, he's flavor of the month, bro. Just like Hannibal was, just like Forston was. Do you know what I mean? This is what this manager does, bro. He'll ride it till the wheels fall off, and as soon as Eriksen has a bad game, he'll be in the wilderness.
He'll be exactly.
That's what's gonna happen. We won't see him for the rest of the season once he has a bad game, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was shocked when he got subbed off yesterday. You know, he got subbed off yesterday. He pointed to himself. He said, "Me." Shake my head, whatever, walked off like, what the fuck, bro?
And Rance, that wouldn't be bad if there was direction and we knew that he's playing the right people in the right positions. That wouldn't be so bad. But it's like he's just rolling the dice. He's
rolling the dice. And that's why I believe that this game is another one where he finds his win.
Save your career. Get Ugarte, Casemiro, and put flipping Kobe in the 10. Save your job. Stop playing games. Save it.
He's got the players there to do it.
Let's wrap up, man.
Because he'll get himself sacked and he keeps playing certain man like the Bruno's been shocking the last 2 games. He needs to take him off or just take him out of the team altogether.
But he's come out and defended Bruno.
He's just come out and defended him.
You saw the quotes. He said he's going to basically let this guy play himself into form. That's what he said.
Yeah, I haven't seen that quote, bro. I ain't seen that quote, Rance, bro. I ain't seen it.
Fabrizio Romano's put it out, man. But listen, we're gonna just put a couple of super chats to read out. There's still 3.7k. Let's see if we can get 2,000 likes by the end of the stream. So if you're watching right now, epic show, hit the like button. Slamani says Traps is 100% right. Jay-Z is good, but manager and 7-8 players are not on his level, thus affected Jay-Z's performance. David G says need to make sacrifice to bring this club back to former glory. Pick an animal and do the thing. Really can't take it anymore. That's wild. I'm not a United fan and I just cussed myself, dude. Really? Yeah. My name is Riley, son, aka HR rapper Stacks, aka the fundraiser, aka the host. What the fuck's this?
He's on about Marcel, innit? He's Riley.
Yo, that's crazy. The end bit's crazy. The end bit's crazy. I gotta give it to Marcel, man. The guy's slicker than Diddy. Oh no, listen.
Wow.
These guys are crazy. Joe 8 says, I'm not a United supporter, but Marcel, you got to stop the wrong and strong approach. You're sounding completely delusional.
There's no wrong and strong. I've given you my perimeters every single time. Stop doing that. I always give my perimeters.
Guys, stop doing that. Joe A, stop doing that. Like. Yeah, sure. Anyway, we play hurry up football. Marcel and Ty linking up Dwight and Cole. We don't have no major injuries. So why are we waiting? United were offside 20 times versus 4 times for their opponents in the Premier League games. Playing a high line, my ass. Waffle. Big ups to the panel. And thank God Rance is in the panel so I can hear some coherent tactical because part of the panel have some negative football knowledge. Marcel is the wind beneath Ty's wings. Marcel, you are very poor gaslighter. I don't believe you have. I don't believe any shit you say. I know you still believe in Santa as a grown man. Question cannot more important than anything. Serious question for people like Marcel and Ty. Why are you so obsessed with Ten Hag? Is it because you're afraid of being wrong with your opinion?
I still believe in something.
Literally, in the next 5 games, Nate, I'll be making a decision. The next 5 Prem games.
Next 5 games.
Say no more.
I don't do that to me. I don't do that.
Can he also confirm that is Modric on the same level as Bruno?
No, I was terribly wrong about that one.
Bro, wow! You should never have said that.
Round of applause, man.
Wrong. That's crazy.
Round of applause.
No round of applause.
Chat.
This coach has won us 3 out of 7, 0 goal difference. Ty, I'll be right. I'll be right back when I go to get milk. Ty, 28 years later, he's coming back. I know he is swore to me. Ty, stuff like this. Blood clots, Cillian Brendan, wake up, fam. Big up Deli G. Ty will still be Ten Hag in after he gets sacked. That's wild. How can the manager be the problem when you only scored 5 in 5 games against bad teams? Marcel, respectfully, you chat so much shit. You said we would win 5 in a row, and it's hard to predict what we would do. You should apply for United groundsman. All you do is move the goalposts. Marcel, Marcel, if we're making pros and we scored 5 goals in 5 games, on this form, we'll have scored 10 goals by your 10-game assessment. Not good enough. Shout out to Bam as well. W's in the chat for Bama in the building.
Big up,
Marcel is special breed year 1. In year 2, if 3 subs changed the system against Palace, then why didn't 10,000 injuries change the system the whole season? Marcel's pretended the entire calendar year didn't exist because his manager was shit at his job. Man said time, space, and matter don't exist, so he can go back Ten Hag. You man don't see how crazy that is. Marcel, let Ten Hag won't be manager in 2025. Can I land? No, you can't. Your own manager is your own referee. Some of you will get it, and some of you won't. And Ty has chest when people back him, and Marcel is acting slippery. And this man will, yeah, that's crazy. Big man take. Listen, I do know Diddy thing out there.
What's going on, bro?
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, man. Let's avoid no Diddy jokes in here, man. But guys, let's like the video. I don't know how many likes we're on right now.
2K likes, Saeed. I see it.
Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the
chat, man.
Yeah, shout out to the chat as well, man.
Yo, shout out to
W's for Bama as well.
9 minutes, you know, and that went quick.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. But listen, Tyrone, let them know what you got coming up, man. Big up for coming up,
man. Big up. Check Never a Foul. I do a lot of the video content, which is the pre-uploads, 10 to 15-minute videos. We do a lot of live shows on there as well. On our way to 30K, but obviously big up the panelists every single time. I can't be obviously I'm not gonna shout everyone's name. It's all love with all the family in this stream thing here. So yeah, big up. And all you guys in the chat, man, that stay consistent watching the show, whether you agree or not, you lot give me vibes and energy. So yeah, big up, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Ransman, what you say? What you got coming up, man?
Big up, man. I'm chilling, bro. Done a couple shows today and back tomorrow, people. You know what time it is.
Come on, man. Make sure you follow Ransom Bands on YouTube. Musa, let them know, man. You got any projects coming up?
Just working, man. Just getting ready to the end of the year, projects wise. And other than that, I'm always tuned into the man. Yeah, we're trying to make it happen, man. Otherwise, I'm always tuned into the Mandem streams. I'm just there. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on. Because sometimes the opinions change. And then when man come back on the Mandem talk, sometimes man are taking it easy. Yeah, I'm like, what happened? Man are taking it easy sometimes on the other platforms, but it's all good.
Hey, nah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Big
Listen, Marcel's the main one. I've seen Marcel on United View a couple of times after the game, and Marcel's in shock. He doesn't know what he doesn't know what just took place, and then he comes here and he starts defending Eric, and I'm like, yeah, he's taking a mick.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. But big up to Musa. Big up Planet Vaz, man. Let them know, man, what you got coming up, man.
Listen, all I'm saying is, Marcel, you're not the only person with a suit. 5 games, Marcel. Marcel the meerkat, the swindler. Yeah, the suit. Have your best suit, dry cleaned. Yeah, have it dry cleaned. Because in 5 games time, Marcel, I'm gonna throw the book at you. The book, and you're gonna get locked up for criminal charges, mate. Criminal charges. You lot are worse than the Mandem that followed Bin Laden. Yeah, that's all you lot. You are worse than those terrorists. Marcel, I don't even care about my channel. I'm obsessed, with making sure Marcel gets locked up for the crimes that he's committed.
You need a show, man. You need a show.
Musa, you might need to bring some shoes, for the miles that this man has walked for Ten Hag. You understand?
Yeah, serious.
I'm onto you, Marcel. I'm telling you. That's why I'm quiet.
Big up, man. Make sure you follow Palette Faz on YouTube as well. Get him to 25K, man. And obviously, Marcel's actually got a channel, man. You know the ones there. Shout out your channel, Marcel, man.
Yeah, man. You are Marcel. I need to go on everybody else's channel so I can speak to everyone individually because people are just misconstruing everything man's saying right now. But I need to go on everyone's channel here. Big up the Mandem, man. It's been a really good show today. And yeah, man, I'm gonna start doing my own.
Ain't it mad, Marcel, how everybody misconstrued you, but you yourself, have you ever reflected that
Marcel's
maybe your choice of words?
Listen,
maybe your choice of words.
People run up on me in South, and I'm like, it's beef, and I'm like, what's going on? So, wait, what's going on for Marcel? And I'm like, it's calm,
man. Nah, big up Marcel. Make sure you follow Marcel, man. Someone put his link in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Get his numbers up, man. You know what I mean? I think he's just starting now. So, and the links are in the description for everyone's channels as well. So make sure you follow everyone's channels. And yeah man, like I said, man,
every time.
Yeah, no, bigger epic show, man. Epic show. Like I said, this is the Mandem talk. It gets heated, but you know what? It's the
Like the
Mandem. We're just giving our opinion, man. That's what it's about. Nothing personal. So nobody go home like, yo, we hate each other. Nah, listen, it's all love. You get me, people? And like I said, man, we'll end it on this one. It's only right, man. Marcel, you want to see this one again?
This is madness. This is a sickness. This is. This is what this is. That's what Eric Ten Hag fans are. They're vaccinated with the wrong vaccine. And now the neurons in the brain are fried.